Hello, everybody. Happy update day. Welcome in. How are we all doing today? Hello, hello, hello. I have too many things on my desk and I can't see anything. It's a problem, but it's fine. We're going to fix it. We're going to fix it. Hello, welcome in. Hello, hi, hi, hi. Joey, hi. Existential, Anthony, Amanda, hello. Brandy, Nina, Ignis, hi. Anastasia, has anyone like opened the update yet? How are we feeling without spoilers? So Shayla, hi. Enrique, Kay, hi. You know, I'm feeling better today. Still a little headachy, but better than yesterday. Better than yesterday. Abigail, hi. Heavenly, Miss Jones, Karen, hi. Oh my goodness. Wait, the update is buggy? Why would you say that to me? Is that true? Is that not true? Are there any game-breaking bugs I need to worry about? My game's been open for about 10 minutes. It's been raining the entire time. Feel underwhelmed, but liking the quality of life. Okay, that's not bad. 3 hours till you can play, so you're lurking for the time being. Okay. The stalls in other maps. Wait, like the horse stalls, right? You really want to, but school. Oh, gotcha. Very buggy. Oh no. You create a dream team and then delete it. There's an unknown cooldown time until you can create another. Okay. Wow. All right. All right. Cool. Anyway, I guess we're gonna go ahead and check out the trailer, I think. I did see this yesterday. But it's kind of tradition at this point. I have to find actually my yes, my scene for it before I move us over. I saw it yesterday. I think they temporarily posted it early accidentally and Tanny watched it on her channel. So I saw Tanny watch it, but I feel like we still need to see it together. I also only saw it that one time, so probably stuff that I missed. Am I going to make a dream team? Yes, but I'm not like, I kind of want to mess around with it today, but I'm not going to be like inviting anybody unless like one of the mods wants to be invited to check it out or like test it or something, because I don't really know what I'm going to do with my dream team or anything like that. Sasha, hello. Cinderella, hello. You have no sound for any actions you complete? Oh my goodness. AE, hello. The new outfit glitches with horses. I haven't even gotten there yet. Puppet, hello. Wait, Existential, you also have no sound for your actions. Okay, anyway, we're gonna watch this. I'm gonna keep the sound pretty low. It's just like background music, I think. It doesn't usually get copyright claimed, but sometimes. Okay. Ooh, update trailer. Let's go. Okay, we got the Hobby Lobby pumpkin. Bring Cinderella to your valley. Yes, I love this outfit, the red one. It's so cute. We know we're doing another party. At first, I didn't know what necklace our player character was wearing. Anyway, Winter Warm, the new star path begins. Yes, I love the truck. So far, I think the truck is my favorite item from the ones we've seen, but I might change my mind. Discover frosty new premium shop arrivals. Yes, the blue dress. The Depression Castle. We love it. There we go. Short and sweet. Still no tool skins, actually, though. Nicole, thank you so much for becoming a channel member. I appreciate you. I feel like a lot of this stuff we had seen before in the developer update and such. I feel like the things that, or maybe the only thing that seemed super new that we hadn't seen before, perhaps, was the Sleeping Beauty dress. The blue dress, right? Also, the fact that this castle and this and this and this are all here makes it seem like they were meant to release with this update. So why did they drop them like last week or the week before or something, you know? That's a little interesting. I still don't know what's up with this dog. It's cute. The Eve is cute. Oh, actually this over here is like a little, it looks like a little Small World ride because it's got the whole boat and everything. Heaven, thank you so much for becoming a channel member. So yeah, that's that. The castle we'd seen, the dream styles, and the outfit we'd seen. But it seems cute. I'm concerned. Oh, anyway, I'm concerned. I think I have 7,000 moonstones on my game on Steam. I think I have maybe an extra 4,000 on my Switch. It's not looking so great for you, girl. That's what I'm exiting out of. Okay. But we are going to go down the list of things that we need to do today. I made a list. Dominique, hello. You can hold the camera on the horse, and when you try to open the camera, you go entirely under the ground. What? Anyway. Okay, first things first, I'm going to Scrooge's shops. A, to check what new things I have. B, to check out the new features, but mostly I just want to see the new things that I'm getting, I think. You have 1,000 moonstones before or after buying things? Should have enough for this week. We'll see. You have 1,800 moonstones. That's rough. Yeah. Also, if you want to let me know how you all did on dream snaps, you can. I got 2,500, which is kind of honestly what I was expecting. It was not my favorite dream snap ever. No new wallpapers or floorings, at least in here. I'm going to go until I see a new thing or until I reach my last shop, and then I'll actually look at the menu. But that's, I think, the plan. Shop number 1, a bust. Wait a second. Let me go back in for a second. You didn't get anything new, you were so upset. Yeah, that's what I'm double checking. I'm like, wait a minute, it's an update. There should be more things in the shop, you would think. Although I guess they didn't say it in the patch note. This is different. Is this different? I don't know what I think it looked like before, but something about it feels different. It is. Okay. I'm not the most observant person, but like the scale of it made my brain hurt for a minute. They moved it around a little bit, or they like extended it sideways so the row has more things. It's fewer columns or something. I don't know. Or vice versa. Does this mean no scroll? Wait, what do you mean? Your muscle memory is hating it? Ah, yes. That's gonna be something for sure. Okay. Here to Eternity Isle. Eternity. This looks new to me either. Thanks for lurking, AE. I appreciate it. Okay. Nada. Didn't we have to scroll before to see all the locations? You know, I don't think so, but I could be wrong. Maybe. Your dream snap you did last night is so beyond busy. You're either going to get 4K or 900. Ah, yes. Did I do my dream? I did. This one that we just did was kind of like the creepy Christmas one, right? Yeah, Anthony, I've got that on my list, so I will remind everyone once we get there. It's pretty low on my list, but it is on there. There's a code for, listen, I'm not gonna get on my soapbox right now, I'll do it later. For the community designed companion, the pink flowery dragon thing. Yes, there's a code for it. It's Community Companion Dragon 2025, I think. If my quick glance to my notes did not deceive me. Hi, Yana. Happy update day. Okay, you know what? I still don't have the fence. And wait, I don't know if there are different beams. I will get on the soapbox later. It's just a little too, I don't have this. Okay. It's just a little too early for that. We got to ease into it. Glassolit, hello. Got 300 for your dream snaps. The first time you can't open the premium star path right away. Yeah, I feel like last update was the first one that I didn't get the premium star path right away. And today might be the second in a row. But luckily, unless you actually intend on speed running it, I feel like there's not really a reason that you need to get the premium star path right away. Oh, you do have to scroll for the... Why are there so many well? Well, none of my business. None of my business. Got 1,500 on Dream Snaps. I do feel like sometimes update weeks are a little weird for Dream Snaps. Like if there's a week where everyone's gonna do kind of poorly, I don't know why it happens that way, but I feel like it's an update week. The Moonstone turnout is not what the people would hope. Congratulations on 4K, Kelsey. Narrowly could afford Cindy's outfit and premium. I haven't even thought about that yet. Okay, let me grab these. My pocket's gonna be full. It's too bad. My pockets are not full. I have nothing in them except for my Dream Snap chest that actually I need to open. Let's see. I don't need all of these. Actually, maybe I do though, since now I have more space in chests for them. Okay, and also grab these seeds before I forget, because I will forget. I wonder if they fixed this or if it was meant to be this way.
How's it going?
Bye. Oh, they fixed it. Bless. I don't have to do that anymore. There were 2 types of seeds that you could only buy 10 of per day, and I thought it was intentional, but clearly it was a glitch. Her bundle is kind of to you, so you're glad you could really only get her outfit. Oh, gotcha. Even though it's lazily made, I'll have to look at it. I haven't seen any of the things in the premium shop yet. Is this new to me? Yes.
Good day to you. Hey.
Okay. Needs to sneeze.
The Glade of Trust kind of reminds me of the
Okay,
place.
Scrooge, talk to me. Let me see what's going on in this menu.
Greetings, neighbor.
I would like to order some items, some furniture items. Okay, we can... Oh, I don't know why I was expecting it to do something different. Buy and sell looks like it's the same menu so far. We can go all... I don't know what this default sorting method is, but I guess that's none of my business. We have a search bar now. Thank goodness. You can search by trait for some reason, but it's fine. By color, by universe. Note, they're still not in alphabetical order. Dreamlight Valley, you'll be hearing from my attorneys. Style, star path. Okay. And for sorting, you can sort by newest, oldest, A to Z. Okay. I am so happy we have this. The search bar is going to be very helpful. That's probably the thing that I'll use the most, or like the universe filters. And also, while they were implementing this, I really wish for sorting, they had added an option of least to most owned, so that we could see if we were out of something, because I feel like there might be things that I have 0 of and there's no way for me to know it unless I would scroll through every single item, which would take me like hours, you know? I feel like that would be a very, very helpful quality of life improvement, to add a filter to just put the things that we have the fewest of up at the top, right? You forgot about the Scrooge update. Wish we had a Christmas festive search tag since it's spread apart and Halloween has one. Oh, I don't really use that kind of a filter, but it would be nice for them to add. You think the sorting of old and new is switched currently? It does look to be that way, yes. It looks like if you click newest, it actually shows the oldest at the top. And if you click oldest, it actually shows the newest at the top. Okay. Sell. You can sell them. For, I think this is meant to be 75% of the purchase price. Yeah, which is nice. I mean, I don't know why I would ever need 21 of these beds, for instance. Okay. Scrooge additions. You ate a little bit. You could have eaten a little bit more, but you did eat. You ate like 3/4 of your meal, you know? and that's good for me. The search bar, honestly, is probably going to be the most used for me, I think. All right. Never mind. Thank you, Scrooge. I appreciate you. You're disappointed in photo mode? Listen, one thing about me, I'm not going to get my hopes up about something like that, but I'm gonna look at it. Still no fence, so Scrooge is mad. This has nothing to do with what you said, even though I'm saying it right afterwards as though it does. I have no coffee today. It's a disappointment. I realized this morning I ran out of coffee filters, so I tried to adjust and make a cup of coffee. It was a very ratchet cup of coffee. And now I have shifted over to like a chai latte that also did not turn out exactly the way I wanted it, but it's fine. Okay, next we're gonna look at the star path. That's what I would like to do. Star path. Winter warmth, a star path. Oh, this is a star path outfit, it looks like. Wait, this is cute. Okay, anyway, winter warmth star path. Invite comfort and cheer into your valley this season with the winter warmth star path. There's plenty of winter fun to be had. Spend time with Cinderella, collect snow in the frosted heights. Oh, we'll talk about that in a second. Collect snow in the frosted heights, take a selfie with a snowman, and bake cookies to enjoy and share. You'll get rewards brimming with seasonal sparkle, from classic winter fashions to some very merry decor. There's even a special festive baby Pegasus companion to keep you company as you spread joy. Of course. Okay, so initial feeling, I'm not necessarily surprised in some ways that there's a task to spend time with Cinderella, but I am a little bit surprised in lieu of the recent changes that they've made to the star path, because a couple star paths ago they changed it so that they wouldn't involve or include tasks to hang out with characters except the ones of the update. So that is like fairly consistent. However, from my understanding, the reason that they were doing that was to make it more accessible to all players, like newer players, for instance. However, to get Cinderella, you have to finish pretty much the entire main story of the game. So if you're picking up the game right now, I feel like for the average player, there's a chance you will not be able to get Cinderella in 61 days. Is it possible? Yes. You do have to invest a lot of time, though, to do that. So I'm a little bit surprised for that reason that they included that, you know? Candia, hello, hello. They also updated the duties page with the new reroll system. Oh, interesting. Okay. So this is the star path. We have the routine duties. You can track all or track the individual one. If you like hover over it or if you stay over here. Same with here. I would assume you pick either the routine ones or the regular ones, but I guess we can look at that later. Okay, into the rewards, we have the Festive Pegasus, which is super cute. I love this. I wish it gave me a little cute cloak like this. This might be... I'm trying to remember all of the Star Path companions, but I feel like this might be my favorite one. We have this luxurious holiday coat, which is not attached to pants. Thank goodness. It kept putting like the same pair of pants under this. No. Anyway, under this outfit, or this coat, and it was making me concerned, but I can already see clipping here, which is, you know, faux fur hat, cute. Goes with the coat. Formal scarlet holiday blazer. Wait, this is kind of cute though. We've seen this a lot on the like mask avatar, but I don't think we've seen it on one of like this body type avatars before. I think it looks really cute. Luxurious buttoned gloves, fancy, and moonstones. We have this holiday lights entryway. I really love this actually. The top looks like the top of a little present. Now, do I want to have this conversation now or later? Let me get through this first. Moonstones, a motif, it's cute. Holiday market bench. I really do like this, but as with many things like this that have pretty distinct kind of like accessories on them with the scarves, I wish we had a version that was without the scarves and one with the scarves. Because if you have a street that's lined with like 3 of these, I feel like it's gonna look a little silly because the scarves make it look more repetitive than if you just had a plain one. And we have the holiday market chair, also cute, same complaint from me. Holiday market fire pit is really, really cute. I like the one singular bow motif. Winter Wonder Ariel costume dress. Now this is fascinating. Festive food truck. This is probably my favorite item, probably going to be. I didn't clock the giant bow on top, and it's also wrapped like it's a present. Super cute. Love the hot cocoa. I want to go to a winter festival so badly. I'm going to dislike Remy more once I start questing. Oh no. We have this photo frame. Okay. Moonstones, Beast Snow Angel, and Belle Snow Angel. Okay. Listen, that's cute. Winter Lodge wallpaper. I actually quite like this. Winter Lodge flooring. We have a lot of wood flooring, but I do feel like I usually want more, so I think I like this. Enchanted holiday fire. Wait. Give me a second. I don't know what. It looked very odd for a second. What is this in here? Why does this look like a whole brick? I think it's meant to be a present. I don't know. It's cute. I love a fireplace. Love a fireplace. Some of the wallpapers we get feel more like outside wallpapers. Ah, I don't know. I feel like this feels like an indoor one to me. Like if you're in an actual proper log kind of lodge, it also makes sense for outdoors, but I've certainly been inside places that look like this. I love this top. I love this top. I was truly expecting this whole fit to be in the premium shop. I know some people were saying they thought it was going to be the Moonstone bundle. I didn't necessarily think that, but I'm really happy it's in the Star Path because I love it. These shoes, super cute. Moonstones. Formal green holiday blazer. Motif. Scarf. The scarf is super cute. Cozy Winter Anna is a cute dream style. Love her. Arendelle City Center and Small Arendelle City Center. These are cute. I'm curious to hear. Let me know your opinion about these things in particular. I actually like the fact that they gave us 2 of them. I feel like that might be a bit of a choice that maybe the community is split on. I don't know, but I like having kind of a simpler version of something and then like a slightly fancier version of something, because I feel like it's easier. Like I don't want to have this one with this big portion in the middle all over, but it does provide some visual interest if you throw it in every now and then, you know? Does this update apply to Apple Arcade players? It does, but I believe Apple Arcade doesn't get the Star Path. So the stuff that we're looking at right now, you won't have access to. Also, Apple Arcade is not getting the new Dream Team features that we haven't looked at yet, but is something that they added. But you will still get Cinderella added to your game. This motif is fine, and this holiday market stall is cute, but still kind of confuses me a little bit. But I do think it's really cute. I feel like I need the fan on. We back. Yes, I have a Twilight New Moon blanket, if you peeped that. It is what it is. Okay. Disclaimer. I did not anticipate that this would be my favorite Star Path. I liked the items that we saw enough, but it wasn't something that really grabbed my attention. I didn't really have like negative feelings about it, but that was kind of my bias going into looking at this star path. And now having looked at the actual items, I have some concerns. I have some questions. I love this companion. I feel like, as previously stated, probably like my favorite companion that they've added in a star path. I'd have to look at all of them to be sure, but it's got to be up there. You like the little Arendelle things, but the flags might make it difficult to use, for sure, for sure. The coat I really like, and I'm so thankful that they separated it out from the hat and the gloves, because I thought all of that was going to be together. This blazer I actually am a big fan of. Now I'm less of a fan that we have the exact same blazer in green on our second to last page. That feels a little silly to me. This holiday lights entryway. I really, really like this item, and it feels like this item is super aesthetically consistent with a lot of items that we had in the premium shop around this time last year. And I don't necessarily know how I feel about it being in this star path, just because it feels like it's like a premium shop item that they just kind of tossed in here. And it feels like, since it's the only thing, at least from my first look through, that I can remember that has this specific aesthetic with like the greenery and these kinds of lights and like the blue accents and the gold, I feel like throwing it in here is kind of a way to encourage people to buy the other stuff, because otherwise what else are you going to put it with? The benches I like, but again, I wish they gave us a version without the scarf. I also haven't looked at the bonus rewards yet, so if some of this stuff is going to be invalidated by the bonus rewards, I will adjust after I look at those. I like the benches, but I wish they gave us, especially of this long one, a version without the scarves, because I feel like it's going to look too copy pasted if you use them in the same build. I really like this. This I don't really, okay, respectfully, I feel like it doesn't actually look that good. Something about it doesn't look right. And in addition to that, it grinds my gears a little bit, because this is the us version of a dream style that was for Ariel in a different star path. So like, not only is it like a callback to a different star path, but it also just doesn't really look like that good, and it doesn't look like anything else in this star path. So that's like 3 strikes for me. I don't really like it. The cloak looks like it has texture. I don't really remember what the texture situation was like on Ariel's dress, but I feel like a lot of her dream styles look a little flat. But at least the cloak for this looks like it has texture to me, but something about the shaping of it is like weird. I'm not a big fan of this. These I think are kind of cute, but also I feel don't necessarily really go, like, there's a lot of stuff in this star path that I feel like doesn't really make sense in this star path. Like this, I feel like doesn't make sense in this star path. These are cute, but feel a little bit like a stretch. This doesn't make sense in this star path to me. Even this dream style, I get that it's winter themed, but I feel like it doesn't make sense in this star path. And these kind of feel like they don't make sense. I don't know. It feels like kind of eclectic winter. It doesn't feel like really themed winter. I was expecting it to be a little bit more consistently this sort of like, I don't know, warm browns, reds, greens. Seems like they were kind of like halfway there. Even this, the orange is a little odd, but I'll take it. Like, they were almost consistent, and then kind of lost it a little bit. Sure. I love this lamppost. We can match Anna. That's cute. I like having a dream style with the matching outfit for us in the same star path. I think that's cute. The Frosted Holly diadem, cute. The Main Street Emporium, I like. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I just have, it's fine. Not my favorite star path. I don't think it was ever going to be my favorite star path because seasonal and holiday stuff is just not necessarily my forte. But I do have some questions / concerns that I do think are valid that I don't like. Not even necessarily the items, just the items being added, I guess. All right, Grumpy Tink is gone temporarily. Not forever, but maybe for a couple minutes. For a couple minutes. Let's track all of these duties to look at them. Wait. Huh? Oh, there we go. You have to hold it. I couldn't figure out because it was the same button to track and to track all of them and to track one. But if you hold the button down, at least on keyboard, if you hold down T, it'll track all of them. I assume we can do, yeah. You can. What is this? Oh, wait a minute. Am I mad again? Okay. You can, yes. You have like a bank of how many rerolls you can do, and then you can reroll them. But why? Anyway, why can we not track all of these? This is the exact same system as this. Why can we still only track one of these and not track these? Or vice versa. You know what I mean. Anyway, moving on. There's also meant to be like an auto claim thing. I don't know if I don't have it because I haven't activated this or if it's in a different menu. Has anyone seen the auto claim or auto complete buttons? Don't see the beige winter outfit they showed in the trailer. That's a reward for one of the events that's coming up. You have to click a reward to enable autoclaim. Okay, then I will check that out later. I figured it was something like that. All right, winter warmth star path. Finito, thank you for the sip reminder. I will do that in just a second. Let me also... Does anyone else use like a pen for their tablet? I have one of the ones that you like touch the top to turn it off and on. It's just, I don't know how I started the habit. I always like tap it to my cheek to turn it on. So if you're wondering why I'm like stabbing myself in the face, that's why. It's just an annoying habit I came up with. Dream snaps. Hi, Lena. Hello. I see you. Welcome in. You like the autoclaim for the duties, but not the rewards. Yeah, I feel like that's probably how most people are going to be. Until midnight transformation, an outfit challenge. Step into a magical night where pumpkins turn to carriages. Recreate Cinderella's most enchanting evening with a look straight out of a fairy tale fantasy. Okay. Oh, that's cute with the motif there. Nice. I mean, yeah, nice. Alrighty. Next, premium shop. Let's look at her. We have not seen the shop yet. I'm just getting to that now. I know we've been here a half hour. Listen, one thing about me, I'm gonna complain and it's gonna take a while. Cinderella collection. Ooh, wait a minute. Oh, okay. We have the Cinderella collection for 6,000 moonstones. Now, Let's just look at the things individually. The charming, all of the things that we're about to look at are things within the Cinderella collection. Charming Castle wall kit. This is cute. And it looks like it's going to be the same colors as her castle. That's her house, which I think is really nice. I think that's fun. I like that. Your Moonstone Bank could never. It also comes with the Wishful Winter Cinderella. Yeah, you can buy these individually or as the bundle. Breezy, thank you so much for the follow. I understand what a couple of you were saying. I haven't unlocked Cinderella yet, but to me, it looks like it's her exact same look. They just tossed a little like thing on the headband and tossed a cloak on her. Not to say she doesn't look cute, but they put a little cloak on her and called it a day. Magical Pumpkin Coach Topiary. Wait a minute. Does this turn to like, oh, wait, does it go back and forth periodically? Or do you have to activate the transformation? I feel like it probably goes back and forth periodically, which I feel like is really fun. That's actually cute if that's the case. If you have to change it yourself, I feel like that's a little less fun. You interact with it, so there's no way to get it to do it just on its own. I feel like that's the magic, though. If I have to press it every time it turns, I want to be wandering around my valley and for it to just magically turn into. Anyway, it's still cute though. Midnight Garden Gazebo. It looks cute, but it also looks tiny. It's 30 by 18. I feel like that's fairly large, but this looks very small width-wise. But I don't think it actually is small. It just looks it here. A gazebo. And Frosty Fairy God. Oh, okay. Oh. Anyway, we have this Spotlight collection with Lady Tremaine's Manor House. This Celestial Tool Ensemble. This wintry exterior set, this Victorian manor, and the whimsical Blue Boys. Give me 1 second. I'm forgetting something. Celestial Tool Ensemble. Ensemble. It's been a while since we've seen that, hasn't it? All right. It's a cute one though. You know what? I can't actually let this go. This Frosty Fairy Godmother was from a Star Path. The Frost and Fairy Star Path? Is this in this bundle? Anyway, we have the Star Path, we have limited time deals, a splendid ice rink, and the Wings of Winter. Okay. Seasonal bundles. We still have this here with the castle, the buildings, the thing and the thing, and the trees and the bushes that we have. We have the existing bundles. Ignore my pinned headless horseman that I have not bought and probably will not. You just got the castle walls and everything else you can live without. I don't blame you. First impressions, you know what, Felly? I'm whelmed currently. Whelmed and confused. But we just started. Actually, let me just go to this one. You and your toddler woke up sick today. Oh no, I'm so sorry. They never outright said a new dream style for Fairy Godmother. That's true, but why didn't they just not put it in the bundle? I'm confused because there are a lot of decisions that were made that feel either odd or sketchy to me, or odd and sketchy. So this is a seasonal mega moonstone pack with this snowdrop castle, which is cute. It's a little odd that it's longer than it is wide because we don't really see a lot of things like that in the houses of the game, but I actually appreciate that because I feel like it's a little bit maybe easier to use. Blowing snowdrop dress. I think this is cute. I think this is cute and I like it. And also I kind of wish that it were white at the top and blue at the bottom. Snowdrop tiara. We do love a tiara. Snowdrop heels. These are cute. To be honest, I feel like this is one of the Moonstone bundle outfits that maybe I prefer more than some of the others. I think it's nice. But yeah, there's something about like a lighter bottom than top of an outfit that I feel like just looks a little strange sometimes. Wonder if it flows behind us. I'm not sure. I'm not going to be picking it up today, but I will pick up. You know what? Okay. I've had some smoke. Let me say one thing that I do appreciate, however, and perhaps this is why they decided to put the seasonal bundle in the shop a couple weeks ago instead of now, when based on the trailer, it seems like they had intended it for this update. I appreciate that the only thing that's truly new in the shop this week is the Cinderella bundle. They didn't give us a Cinderella bundle and a whole 4 new items on top of that. So I do appreciate that. I do. I'm going to go ahead and get the bundle, I think, and just wait on getting the premium star path for now. Purchase. Thank you. Okay. And then, oh, I don't actually want to track this Dreamlight duty. Let me untrack. Let me go buy a couple extras of these things so we can look at them, and then I need to consult my list of what's next. Thanks for lurking, Kay. The dress bottom drags on the ground, and design-wise, they should also be darker on the bottom. That's true too.
Hello.
Okay. Whenever I think about dresses dragging on the ground, I think specifically about the Pride and Prejudice with Keira Knightley and how much she likes to walk. Well, likes to walk is probably true, and also like girl doesn't really have options. And how Caroline like it's like, my, look at her hem. Okay. We're gonna buy some more of these. How much does the bundle cost if you don't have the dream style from last year? I'll look at it, but I think it was maybe like 8,000, or it was on sale. Actually, does anyone know? Did you happen to look at the shop and clock the price if you don't have the dream style? These are old new things, but I still need to get some of them. I think it's 8,000 though. Let's see. Yeah. 8,000 moonstones. The price of all the things individually, I think, is 10,000, but if you buy it as a bundle, it's 8,000. And then if you buy it, but you already had the dream style, I think for me it was 6,500. Or 6,000 or something. 7.5k if you don't have the dream style. Okay, we have the premium shop that we've looked at. And now we need to look at the actual, I also looked at the seasonal moonstone bundle, which I might pick up later this update. I don't know, I'm moonstone broke, so I probably should now. It probably makes the most sense to look at this stuff on ye old. I can't find anything anymore, Frosted Island. Here shows a 7.5k without the dream style and 6k if you have it. Okay. My muscle memory. Why is mine 10k? Oh, because I don't know. I mean, prices might be different by region, but it shows like, I think the 10k that's crossed out at the top is meant to be, because it has the 20% discount. The discount is just if you buy everything in a bundle, you get the 20% off, which is why it pushes it down to 8k. The 10k is, I believe, the price of all of the things individually if you bought them not in the bundle. So yeah, that's why I was saying it looks like it's 8k if you don't have the dream style, and it pushed it down to, I think, 6.5 for me. But it could be different based on region. Perhaps, I don't know. Okay, we have this Midnight Garden gazebo. Have this magical pumpkin coach topiary and these walls. I don't have Cinderella yet, so I can't look at her dream style. No, newest. Wait a minute. What's the difference between this and this? Oh, that's just an end piece, and that's a corner piece. Okay, I understand. Right. There you go. Oh wait, while I'm thinking about it. They called a hedge or a bush. I want to see if they fixed the weird texture. They did! Bless. No, did they? They did. It's still a little gray, but it's at least snow again. It's not melted metal. Okay. So you have to interact with that to change it. Oh, it turns from small pumpkin to big pumpkin. Big pumpkin to carriage. Okay. It's not the right bush for what? Existential. And then back to small pumpkin. Yeah, I do wish there was some kind of setting you could put it on where it would do it kind of automatically every so often. The one that was glitched and new. The one that was glitched that I was talking about was an old one, and that was the one that I was thinking of. There might have been a different one that was also glitched, but I love these castle walls. They're so cute. Yeah. They're really cute. I think probably you'll have to kind of turn them around a little bit because a couple of the vines, like these ones right here, do look pretty repetitive if you have them turned that way. But you can just fix it by putting it that way. The one from the holiday foliage bundle. No, I don't think any of those ones were glitched. And this is cute. Does it look like that in the thing? It does. I'm not sure how I feel about this white part coming off of here. Do we feel like those should be blue? Or like if they are white, like textured differently? It almost looks like the base of an item that hasn't actually had the color or texture put on it yet. Like it does have texture on it, but to me, it looks like a model of something that hasn't been painted yet. I kind of wish that it was blue, like the rest of it. Yeah, like plastered but not painted, you know, or like when you're making pottery, or I don't make pottery. When you're making pottery or something and you finish the actual thing and like you said it, but you haven't painted it yet. Like, yeah. And it's such like a stark shift between them. I don't know. That might be a little bit of a flop for me, but the walls are really cute. This is cute, but I hope they add an option for it to kind of do its own thing by itself. The fairy godmother, I will go see her in a second if anyone wants to see this outfit. I don't actually know if I have her in it right now, but I did have it for her from the Star Path. It's not a new dream style. Cinderella. There we go. All right. The walls, I think, are the best thing from this. If I were to recommend to somebody, obviously get what makes you happy and what you like. I would probably say get the wall set and skip the rest. Maybe the wall set and the topiary. Okay. No, 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 no. To the plaza. Like Eric's statue when the game first launched. Oh yeah, I forgot about that one. Forgot about the Eric statue of it all. Where's Fairy Godmother? Still desperately awaiting a, oh, there she is. A way to find the villagers better on the map. You're sad it's not a new dream style for Fairy Godmother. Yeah, I kind of am. But to be fair, I thought... I really need to see... I thought it was gonna be a bundle more akin to like these specific curated, not that one, like these curated bundles. I didn't realize it was gonna be more like this kind of a bundle. So I guess, I don't know. It doesn't really matter. I also, yeah, it's fine. Fairy Godmother, come with me for a second so we can see you in this away from here. You think the cactus in a pot got a retexture just like the small one? This is what her dream style looks like. I do think it's cute. It's, in my opinion, better. Well, okay. I haven't actually seen the Cinderella one on Cinderella because I don't have Cinderella unlocked yet, but conceptually, I like this dream style better than the one for Cinderella. Okay. Let's hang out later. All right. What else did I have on my list? Buildings and furniture. I still am going to have to look at that dream style for Cinderella once we unlock her. My fingers are so cold that writing is difficult. Okay. The code. 24601. That's not. Anyway, oh yeah, I noticed they changed some of the stuff in here too. We're actually just getting to that, Brenda. They added, like, this looks different than it used to. These little toggles, same with this toggle, which is cool. The redemption code for the dragon is community. That's not how you spell community. Community companion dragon 2025 claim. All right, I'll also type that in. Code for dragon Community Companion Dragon 2025. Okay. Send, and then I shall pin this here. I think I can probably also pin, oh yes, over on Twitch. Okay. I think that probably worked. Sorry, I'm still new to Twitch. And I am learning. Okay. So we will get that in our mailbox. I also just haven't really checked my mail. Well, I checked my mail and saw the Dream Snaps results. I covered my screen for the premium shop. I don't like that they put the premium shop lineup in the mailbox. Okay, the community companion dragon is here. Hey, Valley Villagers, thanks for participating in the creation of your very own community companion. This delightful dragon is ready to help in your journey. Okay. Okay. Froggy Gift 2025? I don't think I knew about that one. Oh, I love writing with a highlighter instead of a pen. Okay. We have... Where will you live? Sakura Blossom Dragon. Listen. The dragon is cute, okay? That only makes me more angry. So it's time to go back on the soapbox for a second. This dragon is cute. Next is looking at photo mode anyway. So let me just pop up in here. The dragon is cute. If you are new to the lore, we, back in the day, over 3 years ago, when the game was first coming out into early access, there was like a list of goals for like wish listing the game, pre-ordering the game, joining the different socials channels, and different rewards were like unlocked for the different milestones, and things like the Dreamlight armor that we have, the partner statue with Walt and Mickey, them making house skins and villager skins, like those were all things that were like unlocked on that, right? And one of them was a community voted companion. Now, the voting didn't happen until this year? Question mark. Years later, none of my business, it's over. That being said, you know, I'm tired of talking about this. Watch a different stream. Anyway, everyone's supposed to get the community voted companion, but some people can't get it because you have to put a code in to get the dragon, and some platforms don't have access to the code redemption bar. So I think that Gameloft should just send it to everybody in the mailbox so that everybody can actually get it, as opposed to just some players, but that's just me. Anyway, photo mode. Oh, not the lightsaber. Surely for those players, they'll have to send it. All I can say is they didn't say anything about sending it to other players. They said you have to use the code to get it. All right. Photo mode. We have changes. Wait. Give me 1 minute. Okay, so what I think is happening right now is we have the ability to summon villagers into our pictures, but the villagers that we can summon are the ones who are currently on our map and outside. So if somebody is potentially, I don't know, but I'm assuming if you hide someone from your map, they might not pop up in this menu. If they're in Scrooge's shop or their home or Remy's restaurant or Tiana's, why would I say Remy's? They won't show up here. Okay. Okay. You can though. Listen. There's a world in which this works. There's a world in which this eases a lot of things. Okay. Let me try something. Let me just grab you for the sake of grabbing you,
my
Elsa.
friend.
Thank you for volunteering. We are going to go to the Plaza Island. And I'm going to just go like this. Okay, so, this is helpful. And I don't think it's as helpful as I had hoped it would be. You can summon the people to a spot if they're outside and they have access. You can pause them in a spot if they start trying to move. If they start posing, you can pause them in a pose, which is nice. If you summon them in selfie mode, then switch modes, they'll be right near you, which, yeah. Is nice, but also, like, it's nice. It's just not what we wanted. Okay. Listen, is it going to be easier than what we currently have? Yes. Yes, it's going to be easier than what we already have. And I feel like if you're going through the effort of adding a feature like this, why are we adding it like this? Why are we adding it like this? Okay, this is me personally, as someone who hates dealing with villagers and dream snaps. I do it sometimes. I don't enjoy it anytime I try to do it because it's frustrating. This is going to make it easier. And I personally, as one player, would have preferred if they took more time to work on the feature and gave us a feature that was more useful instead of giving us it the way that it is now, which I feel like is not nearly as useful as it could be. But that's just my preference. I'm sure a lot of people feel differently. KK Slider, thank you so much for the follow. Skater Gaming, hello. Let's see what I got from Dream Snaps. There we go. I was not talking about Steam Deck players, Zarda, but that's good to know. That you can get codes on Steam Deck. Okay, check mailbox, Dream Teams. Do I want to look at Dream Teams now? Kind of. Let me check my mailbox first to just see the thing that I think is for the getting Cinderella. Fancy footwear gone astray. See your fairy godmother today. A whisper on the wind told me that an unusual shoe has appeared in the plaza. When you find it, bring it to my home so I can see if it's the one I've been waiting for. Okay, cool. Hi, Sundog. Hello. It'll hopefully be updated again. Yeah, it'll hopefully be updated again. Correct. Does anyone else's avatar not make noise when they move anymore? A couple people said that was happening to them as well since the update. I don't think it's been happening to me. There's a shoe, but I'm actually going to leave that for the time being. And I want to take a look at the Dream Teams feature real quick. Thank you for the sip reminder. The team code just shows up on the screen. I mean, but I still have to accept people, right? If they put in the code, or is that not true? Let me know. I'll also drink some water. Like, if somebody puts in my code, they don't just automatically get added. I have to, like, approve the request. Look at this, more details. Dream teams, what are they? Connect with other players to cooperate and share your adventures. With item sharing, use this button to ask for items from others. Use the team feed to share pictures you take with your dream team. No, you don't have to do dream team if you don't want to. Okay. You do have to accept, then it's fine. I don't care if the thing is up here. Dream teams are another way to connect with fellow villagers. Help each other by sharing resources and let them know about your latest activities through pictures in a team feed. Currently, rejecting people permanently bans them from requesting again. Yeah, I saw a blog post yesterday. It was like you can ignore, which like will say essentially no thanks right now, but people can still send you things later. But if you reject, then like you kind of block them, like perma block them, which is interesting. Do I think Gameloft will eventually send the dragon to Apple Arcade players? I have no way of knowing that. All I know is that they said if you want it, use the code. That's all I know. Dream team identity settings. Ooh. Let's look at her. Let's look at her. What's cute? Oh, this one is cute. I actually haven't looked through the motifs in a minute and a half. Does anybody use motifs in their dream snaps? I feel like I don't know if I actually have. I think I thought about it a time or two, but I can't remember if I actually did then end up utilizing it. Anyone know if DLC cooking is fixed? The recipes? I think someone said something about them saying that in the patch notes, but I don't remember reading it in the patch notes because I don't usually look at all the bug fixes. I think I can change this later. So it doesn't really matter right now, but I'm just gonna go with the cute Mickey and Goofy and Donald one. My dream team. You went out of your way to use them the past 2 times. Oh, nice. I'm going to call this Tinkertoes. That's not how you spell anything. Avast me hearties. Hakuna Matata, wishing on a star. Avast me hearties, of course. A pirate's life. Out of a fairy tale. Once upon a dream. You've got a friend in me. Bibbidi bobbidi boo. Happily ever after. Once upon a time. Ohana means family. Faith, trust, and pixie dust. Thinking happy thoughts. Best team ever! Oh, phooey, of course. Smarter than the smarties. Tougher than the toughies. Part of your world. Trolley operators. Curiouser and curiouser. Anyone can cook. Just keep swimming. Dreams come true. There's kind of a lot of these, actually. Ton, hello. Welcome in. Welcome in. Believe in magic to infinity and beyond. What's a motto? Going the distance. Be our guest. We're almost there. Diamonds in the rough. Yes, chef. That just makes me think of the bear. I understand that people say yes, chef in culinary things. That's why it's there, but it makes me think of the bear. Yes, that's correct. I see. I think they put that in the patch notes, if I'm not mistaken, that Apple Arcade doesn't get access to Dream Teams. Josie, hello. Dreamlight for days. Caw caw roar. What's this from? Friends to all, adventurers out there, oh bother. On a secret mission in uncharted space. Reindeer are better than people. 'Twas Brillick and the slithy toves, whatever. I don't know. I'm going with for now. Title. What is this though? We have villainous, wayfinding, enchanted, curious, fashionistas, gardenista. Mythical, monstrous, haunted, glitchy, mermaids, cursed, frosty, magical, musical, artsy, gourmet. I feel I have to go with gardenistas because I feel like that's a great word. Caw roar is from Up. Russell says it. Oh, that explains it. I'm a big fan of the intro to Up. I'm not a big fan of the rest of Up. Are you sure you want to create a dream team? Yes. You love the idea of a dream team. None of your friends play, so the feature is kind of useless to you. Ah, fair enough. Oh, this is all in caps. That's nice to know. There's an activity log here. There's a list where you can see your oh, that's one thing. Dream teams, I think you can change it in settings what you share with people, but just as is, you can be all up in each other's business. How do you get 113% in collections? How do you find the place to put the code for dream teams or for the dragon? If the dragon, I will show you momentarily. If dream teams, I don't know yet. Yeah, so you can have 8 total players in a dream team, you and 7 other people. You can see when they were last live, what platform they are / were playing on, collections percent, and realm doors unlocked. Your favorite quote from Up is, I don't want you here and I don't want you here. I'm stuck with you. Wait, what? I don't remember that one. Item sharing, you can request items. I think I can't. I don't know why I can't currently. Probably because there's nobody in my thing. There's also a team feed. No shared photos. Probably from code items and other founders pack items, maybe. But you can add photos from your gallery or from photo mode. And then settings. Okay, Dream Team crossplay status on is private. I don't know what that means. Post on activity log. Okay, so if you don't want people in your business about your activity, you can turn that off. You can turn off them seeing your dream snaps ranking. Turn on and off item sharing, access to team feed, dream snaps sharing in team feed, because I think your dream snap is automatically shared in the team feed or something like that. Hide community code. I don't know what that means. Okay. And yeah, you can edit if you make a dream team or things. That's cool. That's cool. Invitations will pop up there. More details is just what the other stuff was. Okay, cool. Interesting. So for the code for the dragon, you go into the settings menu and then to the help section, and this is the redemption code box here. I'll probably play around with dream teams at some point. I will say the thing that I was kind of most interested in about it was the item sharing, and I'm a little bit bummed that you can only request 2 things per day. Actually, let me see if I put something in my pockets, if I can see what the request thing looks like. I did check my mailbox. Let me mark that off. Because I do believe they said if you want to request something, it has to actually be in your backpack for you to select it. But I don't know if I just can't request it because nobody's in my dream team yet. No! They took my sound away. It was fine earlier. Dream teams ruined my sound, not clickbait. Oh, I hate this. No! Quest. Oh, you don't have to have it in your back. I don't care. You don't have to have it in your backpack. The button is down here, request item. And you can click what you want. Snippets, fragments, gifts, time bending parts, protein, Shea Remy's pantry, functional item. Oh, that's fascinating. Appetizers, enchantments, flowers, fish. I do wish there was a search bar. Crafting materials. Can I request like grassy ore from people? the no people. Anyway, that's cool. Was I silent or was I silenced? Good question. Good question. Go to music settings, turn master off and back on. Okay, let me see. Like that. I've been silenced. Oh no. I also don't remember where I had these. I think I had that like there and that like there or something. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Wait, are all the sound effects off though? Because that's bad. You know what? I need a second to save my game and go to the title screen and come back in and see if that fixes it. Because if it's all the sound effects, what if cool stuff happens when Cinderella's popping up and I can't hear it because my game decided that it despises me? Go to the title screen. Can't wait to get home and play. Just wish you had friends to do dreams teams with. I mean, I'm sure there will probably be channels on the official Dreamlight Valley Discord about looking for dream teams, if I had to guess. Oh, also, I think this is very cute. This little screen, very cute. You can hear all people, but no sound effects. Also, thank you all for liking the stream. Sound's gone funny in yours, so maybe a glitch. Yeah, multiple people have said that that was happening to them. Wait, it's back. Okay, I just need to not ruin anything. And go find that glass slipper. Also, that loading screen went so much faster than it usually does. Because it's time to get Cinderella. Yes! You found a lost shoe. If you bring it to the fairy godmother in her house, maybe she could tell you about it. Okay. Also, Dragon, respectfully, you are cute. But you're not the OG. You gotta go for now. Lost shoe. Who owns the sparkling shoe? Maybe the fairy godmother knows more about it. Okay. Oh, there she is. There she is. Cinderella's house is so cute. Really?
My, the valley is looking splendid, my dear.
There you are. The pumpkin and the princess. What should I do? What would I do if I had a shoe? Why, I'd bring it home so it wouldn't roam. Girl, I don't need your riddles.
You've been so helpful.
Oh, I was like, and? No, that's it. That was the riddle. I think I need to actually go into my house. Your audio came back after you cooked a meal or did something like go inside a house or Remy's. Okay, if it happens again, I'll do that maybe. Oh, no, bring it to fairy godmother's house. I can read. Fairy godmother's house for me is all the way over in Storybook Vale in the Beanstalk Marshes. You can listen to Tink narrate. Oh, Cinder story so you can text skip. Well, yes, you can just get through it and I will make sure you're up to date on everything that's shared. Pay no mind to all of the inkies around. Okay. Let's see. Hey, fairy godmother.
Just who I was hoping to see. Well, look who it is.
Fairy godmother, I was wondering if you might know something about this shoe I found. A single shoe? How odd when only two will do. Goodness, this isn't just any shoe, my dear. It's a very special glass slipper that belongs to a very special someone. Princess Cinderella, yes!
Oh.
Get ready to be annoyed with the rat. Oh. There it is, her small spell pumpkin. There? Does that pumpkin turn into a carriage for Cinderella? Oh, no, not this one. Let me explain. Many years ago, when the forgetting came, I magically whisked Cinderella away to somewhere she'd be protected. The glass slipper is a sign that it's finally safe for her to return. 3 years later? Now, we must use a special pumpkin to undo the spell. It's a strange-looking pumpkin. Well, it's actually an enchantment that's shaped like a pumpkin. You'll see. Okay. What do I have to do to bring her back? A wish enchantment will do the trick. Find the means and make it quick. Then use it with your watering can. That's my bibbity boppity boo plant. I don't think that's how... Okay.
Now off you go. Bibbidi bobbidi boo.
I don't think that's how bibbity boppity boo works in a sentence structure, but... Thanks for sharing. Okay, I need to make a thing. Do I have a crafting station? Oh, I do have one close to here, right down here. Also, this is my storybook veil. It's messy right now, but there's a wonderful tour video that I spent a lot of time on my channel if you want the full thing. Wish enchantment. Okay. There we go. Use wish enchantment with your watering can, and I shall use. It's a great video. Thank you. You didn't have to say that. But I do like it. I think it's my best tour video that I've made. Meet the fairy godmother in her house to discuss what to do next about the small spell pumpkin. Okay.
Excuse me, my dear.
You're ready. How wonderful. Now take the small spell pumpkin. Oh, I thank you. Thank you. Thanks, I think. But what do I do with it? Plant the small spell pumpkin anywhere in the valley and then water it with the enchantment. It will grow to its full size and Cinderella will be returned to us. Are you sure you didn't put her in this pumpkin? Okay. All right. Now, is this something that I must wait a certain amount of time for it to grow? Or is it just going to kind of pop into being immediately? Also, if anybody has unlocked Cinderella already, let me know where you're planning on putting her house. The castle walls looked really cute on Frosted Island, actually. I'm not sure where I'm going to put her house. 15 minutes real life time. Okay, well, where shall I put you? Does it need a lot of space or can I kind of just put it anywhere? What if I put it right here? Oh. We'll just work on the star path a little bit. Not a candy bucket from Halloween. I clearly did not do a very good job of this. Needs a lot of space. Okay, never mind. I'll put her up in the Frosted Heights. Or the house needs a lot of space. It doesn't matter. I'll still put the thing up here. The pumpkin. My valley is a mess. I know. Don't pay attention to it. Don't pay attention to it. Water the pumpkin. Okay. Then harvest when it's grown. It will take 15 minutes to grow. Okay. Well, then I suppose we should work on the star path. I still have to finish my forest build. Okay. Also, actually, quick before we do that, let me show you all. I was able briefly to do a little bit more work on my storage island. A little bit. Don't get too excited. But I have all of my gems out. Look at her. Look at her. Look at her. Look at her. And they're back here. I need to level my horses so I have more of these like gems that I can actually decorate with. So they're all out and about. I mean, the storage island is not done. It's still messy. So like, especially this whole half just has stuff strewn about. But yeah, I have this side arranged and then I went ahead and pulled out things here. Let me just tell you, this was a pain in my butt. there are a lot of items that just for some reason will not fit places. Like, why does soil have such a giant footprint? I'm sure all of you already know this, but the table is like 4 squares deep, I guess. The soil won't fit because it's like, no, it's 2 squares deep, my bad. Why is the soil, which is technically taking up a 2x2 square on a 4x4 tile footprint? There were a couple other things like that. I think I'm missing something from Wish Blossom Ranch that I was supposed to put there. But yeah, this is how we're looking so far, and I think it's cute. I need to figure out what to do here. I was thinking about putting more fence across, but it kind of was blocking my visual, and I do want to be able to kind of see where everything is while I'm doing this. But yeah, so far so good. I need to still organize the flowers by what goes where. Oh, I need another table as well. And then the rest of my crafting stuff will go over here. But it's a work in progress that is certainly doing its thing. Event. Okay, let me go ahead and track all of these and uproot some night thorns. Oh, yes, yes, yes. The red algae also. Luckily, I have that in a chest with the regular algae, so I just, or the seaweed, yeah. So I just used that. But it is, oh. It is frustrating. So there were a couple things that I just had to put little flower boxes on the table and hope I remember what's in there. Need to make a storage island. You're thinking you'll do an Agrabah market theme? Oh, that's a good idea. I wanted to mess around with the new build kits, and I wanted something that was going to feel very true to me. And I feel like, let me take you. Wait, can you run over night thorns? You can't. Disappointment. And I feel like a little fairy core storage island is going to feel like something I'm not going to want to immediately redecorate given a month or two. Can I see? Yeah, you do, but no offense to Horse Kitty. I'm kind of trying to, yeah, get some crystals. There we go. You were adamantly against a storage island until I started building it the other day, and now you're envious. Listen, I was against a storage island for a long time. I don't really know why. I do feel like it's going to be so much more efficient, though, to have everything just in the one spot. No extra loading screens. You're doing a Wicked-themed storage island? That is so fun. I was thinking about doing a Wicked-themed build on a floating island, but I ended up not doing it. But I think it would be cute. I think if I go here, wait, if I collect, okay, what do I have to do to have to auto collect from here on out? Do I need to click this first? Or do I need to find something like a button here? You can't? Why not? You can't without unlocking the premium star path? Anyway. I need to mine, which I will do over here because I need stuff for my things. It says it right there, does it? Imagine me reading. Oh. Why would I read that? I'm still angry. I will get the premium star path. I just have no moonstones right now. Actually, wait. This is so annoying. That's what I'm doing, Rebecca. It's gonna be so annoying, and I apologize. I am going to let me just make sure this isn't going to close out to my computer. No, it should close out just to my be right back screen, because I have more moonstones on my Switch, so I am in fact going to let my game close. Okay, and open my game on my Switch to get the premium star path. Stay tuned. Normally scheduled programming will be back shortly. Anyway, what are y'all thinking about the update? How's it going? Are we having a good time? Are we enjoying? You're buying the shop you caved? Wait, are you buying the Moonstone pack, like the fancy one? Still mad we didn't get a bribe Scrooge for new items feature. I need that. Or like sharing furniture with each other. You're grinding the star path. You sure are. Listen, tell me what we think of the outfit after you get it. I do think the outfit is really cute, and I will probably buy the Moonstone bundle, but I just haven't yet. I have like a hair stuck in here. You're on Cinderella's level 4 quest? Really? Oh, I'm excited to see your friendship rewards. I know we have the dress as one of them. The dress is really cute. Okay, keep the cloud save. Now this loading screen is going to take forever, so we might have to just chat a little bit while that happens. Don't expect a lot. Why would you say that to me? Why does this loading screen look kind of better? Like, I don't know how to explain it, and I'm not gonna really be able to show you all, not the loading screen, but like the menu. Like the quality looks better on the Switch. There's like a lot of glare, I think. The quality of it looks better on the Switch than it does on PC, which is very odd. You never got a letter from Fairy Godmother, but she's level 10? I'm so sorry. Does anyone know if you need to finish, like, did you finish the main story quest as well? Need a reroll for Scrooges for sure. Okay. Now, I don't know about the loading screen, but one thing, does anyone else feel like the Dreamlight Valley updates have taken forever to download the past couple of updates? I feel like the last one maybe took a very long time. Oh, the patch that came with the DLC took so long to download, and I feel like this update also took a very long time to download. Yours took ages? Yeah. My Switch took like 45 minutes or something, which is wild. Like, I went on a whole walk and then made breakfast, and it still wasn't done downloading. Even on Steam, I think it took like 10-15 minutes, which is a long time for Steam. Your Moonstone poor, so you had to pin the Cinderella bundle. Yeah. Your main story is done as well. Maddie, if you are like a member of the main official Disney Dreamlight Valley Discord server, I would recommend popping into help chat and seeing if they have any advice for you. You have to have Fairy Godmother and completed the Pumpkin and the Princess quest. The Pumpkin and the Princess quest is the one that you get in the mail though, right? The one that we just did? Yeah, you could also try maybe like save, turn off, turn back on. We're almost there. The loading is almost over. Oh, there we are. Okay. Star Path event. Duties. I have a lot more moonstones on here, actually. Okay. And we're getting the fancy one. Big spender. How about that? Okay. Now let me just save so then I can open it on my computer again. And it won't rip this away from me again. Okay. You know what I feel like I need? I still haven't put up my Christmas tree. I feel like I need to do that tonight, perhaps. Okay. It always glitches out when it's trying to go to the title screen. I don't know if anybody else's game does that on Switch, It'll like save and then the screen will kind of like flicker to and fro. I'm like, you're closing. Why is this the difficult part? This should be the easy part. Okay, I think it's done enough that I should be able to open the game here. Oh, thanks for the flashing lights. Appreciate you, Switch. Okay, we're back in business. Turn you off. It does that on the Switch too as well. That's so odd. Thank you all for your patience. I appreciate you. Cinderella's face looks a little uncanny valley to you. Can't quite put your finger on it. Fair enough. I feel like she looks pretty good to me. Okay. Ah, yes. Star path purchased. Oh no! It's fine. Amazing. Judgy, thank you so much for the follow. By now, I'm sure the pumpkin is done. It's fine. At least I have this now. We could turn auto claim on rewards, auto claim off. That's what we want. Amazing. Now, practice mindfulness. Does it not count if I mine with my horse? Anyone know? I guess there's only one way to... There's only one way to find out. Which is to go back here again. It might be that she has ears in this model. That's true. She's kind of earless in the animated movie. Break the rocks. Mine the ore. Oh, it does work. Don't mind if I do. Wait, there's a thing to do one royal task? Okay. Oh, and to open up fresh memories. Well, I think I actually have one down here somewhere. Where do I have that? Thought I had one. Oh, yes. Amazing. Almost completed. I feel like the Hercules update. Oh, I didn't even need to do that. The muscle memory. Anyway, I feel like the Hercules update is the one that I'm looking forward to the most in the first part of next year. Even though it seems like we're not getting Meg, which is just really rude. But we'll take it. Okay. Harvest some red bush berries. Wait. I think I have all of my raspberries up in the forest. You're interested in Pocahontas? Fair enough. I'm kind of curious about that update. Do these count? Oh, they do. I would say the one that I'm least looking forward to is probably the Lady and the Tramp one, and most looking forward to the Hercules one. My brain really wanted to say Aladdin. You forgot to unlock the star path? Listen, it's not too late. Mine precious gems with a royal tool. With a royal tool specifically is kind of crazy. Catch 3 fish. You know what? I have to catch fish anyway, so let me do that. And after we do, we'll go check on the state of the pumpkin because it might be done. You want a Grecian style house? Me too. I want to put it in my, well, my Mythopia is built now. So actually it would be a little bit inconvenient because I'd have to rebuild, but I want it for my Mythopia nonetheless. Hey Eve, sorry, I'm going to steal your fishing spot for a second. Oh no, you spent the whole Moonstone bundle in the shop. Oh no. Oh no. Listen, there's always next week's Dream Snaps results. You can get the star path with that, I guess. What? Okay.
I have so many.
You didn't submit one? What? Anthony? Always submit a Dream Snap, even if it's a low to no effort one. You gotta. Okay, craft a potion you can really dig. Do I have a crafting table out here? I should. I would if I was smart. Anyway, we're going to check on the pumpkin. Did you get the Victorian Manor? You've kind of been eyeing it. I mean, if you want to, I think I have it. It's, wait, what's the Victorian Manor? That's the fancy blue one, right? Oh, this one? I do like this one. I do like this one. I feel like there's not a whole lot that it goes very well with. Mostly due to the color scheme. I think right now I have it with the Ladies' House and the one Monsters Inc. house. Okay. Untrack all duties for now. Thank you. And that's still tracked. Okay. The spell pumpkin has vanished. Talk to Fairy Godmother to find out what to do. Okay. Here we go. Actually, I don't know where Fairy Godmother is. I should probably check the map. Oh, there you are. Let's see. Thoughts on the dress? Cute, vibrant, but clips into the floor. And your necklace clips out of the dress on the back of your neck? Interesting. Running in a dress seems super stiff. Oh. Fairy Godmother, our spell pumpkin is missing. Was disappearing part of the magic? Goodness, no. It was supposed to grow and then be harvested. I can't imagine what could have gone wrong unless... Dun dun dun. Unless what? I did notice Remy walk by the spell pumpkin earlier with Mickey. Remy might have been looking for ingredients for his restaurant. Remy, if you don't grow it, you can't have it. We're just stealing people's things now. And I just recalled, I told him some time ago that he could help himself to any of my pumpkins. Oh dear. I have to stop him before he puts our spell pumpkin on the menu. He's gonna cook Cinderella.
Making so many dreams come true.
Remy. Always the rat. Exactly. How did he know? There was just a pumpkin. Dude, how did you even carry that?
Hello.
Hey, Tink, glad to see you. I was just about to make some pumpkin soup. Also, why did you think this was safe to feed somebody? Once a rat, always a rat, honestly. Remy, you can't eat that pumpkin.
Huh?
Well, not raw, no. I mean, it won't hurt you, but what a waste of potential flavor. Seriously, you can't eat that. It's my spell pumpkin. Really? Huh, I've never heard of that variety of pumpkin. It's a magical charm the fairy godmother made to keep Cinderella safe during the forgetting, but now, to help Cinderella return, we need to use it to break the spell. Not sure I followed all of that, but please take this back. I hope it helps. Yeah, don't take people's stuff. Sorry to cause you trouble. Next time I find any strange looking vegetables, I'll be sure to ask about them first. Get Beast to turn around and squish him. Honestly, listen, we already have a superior restaurant in the valley. I think we can kick Remy out, actually.
Good. There you
Send
are.
him back to his Paris realm forever.
Hello, child.
Hi, kitty. Welcome, welcome. I'm doing okay. I'm doing all right. Safe at last. One fully grown spell pumpkin. Wonderful. You've nearly reversed the spell. Soon Cinderella will be able to rejoin us. You're not rhyming anymore. What's next then? First, our Cinderella will need a home. Now, let me see. Domus domesticus, nunc aparicus? Sure, bippity boppity boo.
Oh.
You'll find that you have Cinderella's home now, Tink. You know what to do. Place Cinderella's house somewhere in the valley. Got it. What else? You must place our spell pumpkin near the plaza's wishing well so she may return there. Oh, and to make it welcoming, please place some elegant furniture around it. I wanted to be sure Cinderella first. Wait, what? I wanted to be sure Cinderella felt welcomed when she returned. Now, the furniture must be white, blue, and yellow for the spell to work. Okay. It's fine. Picky, picky princesses. Like, I'm bringing you out of a pumpkin. I don't think it's actually canon that she's inside the pumpkin, but she's been stuck somewhere. Clearly not her realm. She should be happy to be in my, you know what, maybe glorious isn't the right word. It's half decorated. My half decorated, very messy valley. It's probably better than what she's been dealing with. How are we feeling about the update so far? You know what? I stand by it. Whelmed and somewhat confused. You're liking it? I mean, yeah. I am just now getting into the actual questing of it all, so. But from the Star Path premium shopness of it all. Okay. Let's just clean this area up while we're here. Make it nice and inviting for Cinderella. Listen, if I were Cinderella, I would be upset though. Coming in a winter update and therefore having a house that looks kind of wintry and probably being, oops, being stuck in the winter biome for all time. Let's see. Grab, 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 grab. Not perfect, but you're glad to have Cindy finally, and the new Star Path. Yes, I mean the Star Path I do think has some really nice items in it. Can you jump over that, please? And these. So many things. I probably should have left these, but you know, all of my maps are such a mess that I think cleaning up this one biome of Nightthorns is not going to ruin my chances of doing the other Star Path tasks. Okay, Khan, I do appreciate you. I'm gonna go this alone the rest of the way though. I have created a dream team. Yes. A very quick test dream team. For how long we waited for Cinderella, you expected a little more, but it's still a good update. I mean, I was hoping for a Cinderella realm to wrap up the year and wrap up the portion of the castle that we had, you know, before we got the last realm. But I don't mind her just kind of showing up. I do think that the updates where characters just sort of arrive do tend to feel weaker to me. The story is not typically as exciting as I would hope it would be for bringing the characters to the valley, I guess. Okay. So much stuff to clean. This. I don't remember why I have all of these little Mikeys here. It was probably something I had to do for grinding Dreamlight. Thank you. Makes you think of Daisy just being out in the yonder, like girl went camping and missed the whole forgetting. Yeah, like where exactly was Cinderella? Like I understand you put her somewhere where she would be safe, but she would have been safe in a realm. Has she been like by herself? The shoe for me was right by the steps in the plaza, but I assume it'll probably spawn just in a random place in the plaza for everybody. I do think you have to get the mail first that tells you to start the quest. Okay, I think that's everything. Cinderella's house. Oh, this doesn't feel like too big. It feels around the same size as this Arendelle castle, which to be fair is bigger than I think I thought it would be based on the trailer, but it's not too huge. Okay. Use the Scrooge McDuck sign to pay for the construction of Cinderella's house. Scrooge, I'm sorry?
Oh, greetings, neighbor.
Trust me, this is prime real estate. Certainly worth the investment. All right, let's finish the house. Great Scott, it's perfect. My work here is done. All right. Wow. It is beautiful. Listen, place a spell pumpkin close to the plaza's wishing well along with the appropriate furniture. Don't want to do that, but this is cute. It does take up a lot of space. I don't know that this will work for it though, especially if I want to have the walls around it. I really hope this is a mistake and that they change the white texture on that gazebo. Just makes me sad. Do we like her in Frosted Heights? You can't think of where else to put her. I'm probably gonna try the castle in a couple other places. I wish we could kind of clip these together like with the build kits. Ah! You know what I mean? Think how cute it would be if we could do that. Okay, let me here to you. I'm just messing around right now. We'll stop. You can kind of make it work, but oh, let me look in your house before she even gets here. I'm creeping on her home. That was a silly thing to one second. A silly thing to make note of, but I like that you can actually walk up to the door. I'll point it out when we leave again. Everyone but Belle has a knife. It's getting a little ridiculous at this point. This is beautiful. Look at the ceilings. Look at this room. Okay, fancy. Okay, budget. And then a secondary space. Now, what's this just for? With her bedroom and a little sewing area. Cute. The doors, I love. The fact that it's an archway and the door is open. Very cute, very cute. Justice for Belle. Belle's house needs a renovation. Definitely. Okay. Yeah, it is a little interesting. Oh, this is what I mean. Like, I feel like with a lot of houses, probably your character would stop at the columns. And you can enter from the columns, but you can actually walk all the way up to the door. Does that make sense? I feel like you wouldn't be able to do that with a lot of houses. Watch the moon. Hello, hello. Okay. We need to go. Of course, it's raining. Down to the plaza. And add this spell pumpkin and a bunch of elegant furniture, apparently. Okay, I think we can make a little spot right here. I don't really like the egg-shaped planter like things. They look like eggs to me. Put this here, of course. Stunning. I feel like we need some things from your actual collection, though. Like if we scroll, maybe all the way down towards the bottom. Celestial bed, candles, things. Ah, yes. A nice little couch. A clock. Ah, yes. A table. Beautiful. We don't need a little mermaid lamp. That's not necessary. What about... Ah, a pumpkin lamp, of course. Huh? 1 out of 8? Whatever. Elegant white, yellow, or blue furniture. Maybe it's not close enough? I think it's just not close enough. Because these are the things you gave to me, ma'am. What do you mean closer? You want no one to be able to walk through the plaza? That's rude. That's not very festive. That's not very friendly or welcoming. Hi, Nadia. Hello, hello. Fixing you. Can't use this anymore. Rude. What about a nice rug? I feel like velvet carpet. And the spell pumpkin. 6? Cinderella, respectfully, I'm annoyed already. Here. Have half a wall. And another half of a wall, maybe. I guess I could have done mine in front, but like the thing is, there's not very much space. What do you want me to do? I have a life that exists outside of Cinderella. Like, I didn't realize I had to redo my entire plaza design for this. Oh, one more. One more. This. Beautiful. The spell is working! Interact with Spell Pumpkin to summon Cinderella. Belle's here. She's like, a new princess. Now what? You're having trouble with the quest? What's happening? Hey, Cinderella. Welcome in. I hope you like it. crouching. Okay. Oh, let me make it not raining though. Cute. Oh, girl, not you. I'm not gonna do that to you. There we go. Yay! She's here. Welcome to the valley. Ignore the rain. Oh. She said bye. I know you made this whole thing for me, but oh well. Okay, rude. I'll find you eventually. You can run, but you can't hide. You can't find the glass slipper. I don't know if you have to have fairy godmother to level 10. You should have had mail in your mailbox that tells you you need to find a glass slipper. Like there's a particular piece of mail that will start the quest that I think will have the slipper show up. If you don't have that, I would recommend going to the Dreamlight Valley Discord server. We're frozen. The Dreamlight Valley Discord server, and talk to them in the help chat because they might know what's up. This update is so glitchy. You played this update and wound up highly disappointed. Unfortunately, we didn't get a variant of Cinderella's iconic ball count. Oh, I'm not surprised by that, to be honest. Yeah, my issue was in the plaza at the top of the stairs, but I don't think it showed up until I got the mail and read it, perhaps. Are you feeling well after your return, princess? Is the valley as you remembered it? I mean, listen, she knows what's up. She's standing underneath the cover so she doesn't get rained on. Oh, it's as wonderful as I remember. Thank you so much, fairy godmother. And of course, you too, Tink. Okay. No problem. We're glad to have you back. Now that you've returned, my dear, what would you like to do? Well, I'm not sure. Oh. Anyway, so much has changed since I left. What do you think I should do first, Tink? Why don't you... If I say get a good meal, you'll unfortunately go to Remy's. Reintroduce yourself to all the villagers. You're right. We haven't spoken in so long. I look forward to seeing my friends. Thank you for reuniting us, Tink. Yes, thank you. I hope today is the renewal of a wonderful friendship for all of us. Well, yes. I haven't thought about what I should make Cinderella. Not like an exact copy, but a similar variant of it. Like for Jasmine, we got a similar version of her outfit, or Mulan hers. I mean, those were in the Star Paths back when, give me a minute, I'm just pulling up my spreadsheet. When we got outfits for the update characters in the Star Paths. Also, I think both of those were looks that exist within their movies. And to my knowledge, I don't think Cinderella has another ball gown within the movies that she wears, like the animated ones, but I could be wrong because it's been a long time since I watched them. Okay, Dreamlight Valley villager roles. What do I need somebody in? Let me also pull up roles. The bonuses. Companion role benefits. Yes. 5 for something, and then no, 6. Got it. And okay, I'm going to make Cinderella. I think feels right. Gardening, of course. Okay, let me add her in here. Insert a row above Cinderella. She's gonna be a gardening person because the pumpkins, of course. Okay. Now, where are you, girlie? There you are. Oh, it looks a little funny on the map. Wedding dress and pink dress, but those aren't like,
We're gonna be very good friends.
I think, quite the same thing as what we were talking about. Look at you fishing in your ball gown. Okay. Existential. My valley has been neglected for a long time. We're gonna get it back to looking cute again, but there's some glitchiness with this update that I don't really appreciate.
I'm very happy to see you.
When I try to talk to people, sometimes it just like nopes out of it. Good evening. I hope you had a wonderful day. I did. You seem a little restless. Well, I suppose I am. Oh no, not the tears. That was fake crying. You can tell she's not even worried. Each minute of the day is precious. And now that I don't have so many chores, I want to use each moment for good. What are you filling your time with? Well, I spend time reading and with friends, and I try to help others who need it. My stepmother would never let me help anyone other than her and my stepsisters. I want to be sure I use my time as best I can.
My
Okay.
fairy godmother near? I've missed her so much.
Anyway.
I'm very happy to see you.
What would you like? Blue glass-like flowers, yellow cactus flower, gazpacho. You know, my flowers are not organized right now, but I can make you a really delicious bowl of gazpacho. Just you wait.
Oh, I'm so happy to see
Let's see. Gazpacho. I will, of course, be using Tiana's restaurant, not Remy's. Oh, what's in my mailbox? A whisper on the wind told me that oh, wait, no. We already did that one. A grateful gift. Thank you for all your help in bringing Cinderella back to us. Please accept this gift to commemorate your good deed. Well, thanks. I will take the pumpkin. I need to redecorate my meadow with a quickness. The autumn is not really the vibe anymore. Gazpacho. There's no post about a level requirement for Fairy Godmother to get the letter. You only need to have her unlocked. Do you know if anything was posted, like pinned in the help chat or the spoiler chat for the Dreamlight Valley Discord server? Because I'm wondering if it's a common issue. Because we've had a couple people say that they haven't received the letter potentially. You just got it. The mail is glitched for you. Oh no. Okay. Cinderella. Oh, there you are. Ooh, we can also look at the dream style now. I might do that right after I give this stuff to her. And see what her...
It certainly is a lovely day. I'm very happy to see you.
Have this. That animation is really cute. I do like that animation. New level. Okay, we have a window. We have a motif. This chair is cute. Motif 5. This is cute. This is cute. Okay, we have like one really nice thing and one thing that I might use a good amount. We'll see. The hanging ribbon is kind of eh. The window is cute, but I don't know how much I'll use it. Oh, the window's actually a doorway. That's cuter. I'm gonna give this a minute and see if it fixes itself. Y'all, I hate to be negative. This update is kind of not it. Like, the house is cute. The walls are cute. There's so much glitchiness. that I've experienced in the short time I've been trying to play. And I don't know if the content makes up for it. Like, there were a lot of cool things that were being attempted that it seemed we were going to be getting. I'm gonna have to just force close this and open it back up again. But I don't know that anything quite reaches the peak of, or like the height of what I feel like was being shared. I don't know. Does that make sense? I haven't tried Dream Teams much yet, but from like the item sharing, I feel like 2 requests a day is a very small amount. I think they probably did spend a lot of time on the Dream Teams feature, and I do think it's an interesting feature that will probably get expanded in the future. I like it as a concept, but I don't know if, like, it kind of feels like when multiplayer was first introduced. Like, it's cool in theory, but I don't know if it's like the best. The photo mode changes, I feel like I wish they would have waited and done more with it, because the way that it's implemented for summoning villagers, I don't feel is the most helpful. It's like making things slightly better, but I don't think it's making it better enough that they couldn't have waited and given it to us later when it's a better feature. The talking to people glitch, the freezing and having to exit glitch, the sound getting yeeted away glitch, the Cinderella dream style, which we're about to look at, feels like disappointing. I have concerns and questions about a lot of things in the star path. I feel like this update is maybe just not my favorite. Like, it's fine. It's cute. It's just exactly her outfit with a cloak on it. You know?
We have so much to talk
All right,
about.
let's hang out, girl. Alrighty, let's get rid of all of this stuff now, since we no longer need you. Great. Do I want to? We'll hang out with you for now, and I might actually see about getting you that blue glass-like flower, and there was another one that you wanted. It was one of the cactus flowers, wasn't it?
So glad you're here.
Yellow cactus flower. Okay, this might take me a minute, but I would like to work on leveling you up, and we'll probably work on the star path a little bit, I think. Floating islands. Big for special crystals underground. Would that not be dream shards? I mean, that's what I would... Oh, do we think that's Vitalis crystals in the mines? It's not technically underground, but it seems like the kind of thing that they would be talking... Well, I guess it is underground. Feels like the kind of thing they would be talking about. Okay, I do want to empty all of this stuff for now. Ignore the fact that this chest is just a bunch of stuff that's unorganized. I gotta get back to it when I actually have everything set up here. For now, I can put you away though. Okay. Blue glass-like flower, and I already forgot which cactus flower I needed, but it's fine. We'll find them. I also don't know which of these chests are which flowers. Just saved your game because mine glitched, and then all of a sudden the UI disappeared. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Not you. Not you. Actually, if I were a slightly more efficient girly, I probably would have been taking these flowers out as I'm doing this to be able to keep an eye on which chest was which.
Oh.
Okay. yellow cactus flower.
Oh, splendid.
Okay. And I also must give you this. Your DLC recipes are still glitched. Wait, really? I haven't tried those yet. Someone else said that they were fixed, I believe.
Oh. Oh.
There we go. Level 3. All right, girl. We are going to work on the star path together. Yes, we are. Guess I could do these two. Collect snowman, building material. Okay. Harvest an orange vegetable from the ground. A carrot? Craft cloth. Okay. Probably fabric. Yes, that's what I think you were saying, Anthony. The 3 you've tried aren't fixed. You were able to make them though, AE? Interesting. Find material, fabric. Was it 3 or 5? I don't remember. Five. Okay, let me also track these. Okay. Amazing. Now, to the valley to get some carrot seeds.
How could I possibly choose between blue and
The orange vegetable probably is a pumpkin, you're right. That's not specific enough. Do we think carrots will work is my question.
Hi there, pal.
I feel like it should let us do either.
Whoa!
I'm going to plant both to see. But if it has to specifically be pumpkins, they should have worked better. Oh, carrots worked for you. Okay. I mean, it doesn't matter. They both have to be watered quite a lot. But I think probably pumpkins is what they were going for. Pumpkin didn't work for you, only carrot. Interesting. Carrots because of snowmen. I mean, that makes sense, but pumpkins also make sense because of Cinderella. Okay. Eat this. Dig anywhere in the valley. Okay, but does that also apply to outside of the valley? Because I would love to do some digging in Wish Blossom Ranch, because that's where I need resources from. Let's see. Yes, good. Huh? Pumpkins grow in a... Anywho. Oh, I actually have a chest over here. Am I okay? You know what? I would like to... I can't. I need to be so... Never mind. I'm trying to be... Nice. I need a crafting table. It's just like one of those things where sometimes, like... You're mad that the red berries from the bush didn't accept the red currants from Wish Blossom Ranch. I don't know if currants are berries. I mean, if they're on a bush, that really makes sense. But I just went with the gooseberries and the raspberries, partially because they were close together. Let me make one of you and one of the shovel ones. Mrs. Death Monkey, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. Okay. Go ahead and use this pickaxe polish. to mine. I need a spicy drink? I guess so. Like, here's the thing. There's a chance I could just be in a bad mood. I don't feel like I'm in a bad mood today, but I have recently been starting to feel like my seasonal affective disorder acting up. So it's possible that I'm just not in the greatest of spirits today, but I feel like this update just isn't giving what it was meant to give. It's not me. Okay, because like I feel like I usually am a pretty even blend of like excited and praising and also critical. I feel like I'm being very critical today, which is not like my preferred way to be. I like to be more positive than critical and feel like I often am. And yet I also feel like, yeah, something's just not hitting the way I expected it to today. Okay. Precious gems, I guess we need the shiny gems. Wait, that's a lot of shiny gems if that is what we need. Okay. Oh, I only need 2 more fish, so I guess I could do that pretty quickly. And also royal tasks. Change outfit, bring a friend their favorite gift, harvest 3 spices, or pet a companion. Hey, buddy. There you go. Just normal gems. Oh, then it's probably not working because of the DLC. Because I did mine. Oh, I did mine a precious gem too. Okay. Or like a shiny one. Let me just hop over to the valley then and see if that works. In relation to the DLC launch, am I more or less disappointed? I don't remember being disappointed about the launch of the DLC. I think the biggest thing for me with the DLC was the way the story ended, and I do still like feel like some of the puzzles and things, like I would have liked a little bit more in that aspect. But I don't think I feel like overly negatively about the DLC. Mostly I think it's just like the ending of the storyline was a little bit meh. But I also haven't done the friendship quest or anything, so I still don't have a full opinion on Wish Blossom Ranch as a whole. But I think like the qualms that I have with this update are probably more than I have had with other updates. And I think the fact that it's been quite buggy for me just kind of amplifies that a little bit. Like, I think a buggy update makes everything else feel a little bit worse as well, you know? Yeah, if any of you are working on the star path, for the kind of initial gem task of mining, that didn't work for me in Wish Blossom Ranch. I didn't try it on any of the other maps, but it wasn't toggling from Wish Blossom Ranch, which is a little bit of a bummer. Fish somewhere peaceful. Oh, I'm already here. You like the new star path, but you wish it was given to us the end of 2026? Not this year, because you would have wanted a star path based on her movie, like the Tiana and Mulan update. I mean, to be fair, I understand like wanting more Cinderella items. We do have a lot of Cinderella items, so. And with the Mulan and Tiana updates, we hadn't really had many items at all that were kind of aesthetically consistent with those films. I do think that those star paths kind of had like some similarities to the movies, but I wouldn't necessarily say they were specifically based off of their movies. but I think that's also a little bit of a matter of opinion. But one thing about Gameloft, they're going to give us a seasonal star path. They're going to give us an autumnal or Halloween themed star path, and they're going to give us a winter or festive themed star path. I have a moonstone chest hiding back here. I'd like to get that. That's a very sneaky place to put you. You have a positive thing to say? Okay, I do have some positive things to say. It's not that I don't have any. Someone said in another stream we had 47 new Cinderella items. Wait, like in Scrooge's shop or something? The companion update works really well. Oh yeah, I didn't look at that yet. Partially because that's the kind of thing that it's not necessarily too much to look at, I guess, as opposed to just kind of talking about it and seeing how it affects you as you're playing. Where did this live? Oh, right there. I think I trapped Cinderella, but that's fine. So the critter companions were changed so that each category of, or like each animal type does a more general thing related to a task. It doesn't pick up specific items, if that makes sense. So like in the past, we've had critters that would pick up extra gems specifically. We would have ones that would help specifically with ores, with like seafood, fish. Whereas now, if you look across the range of the critter types, each animal type will help with a specific task. So like gardening, things won't be split up between seafood and fish. It'll be just fishing. Things won't be split up between ores and gems. It'll be just mining. So I do think that's really helpful. That is a very good thing. Thank you for bringing that up, because I hadn't actually looked at that yet. Right. The star path is your favorite part of the update, but Cinderella's friendship gifts are a letdown. You don't feel like Gameloft has been delivering on those like they used to. There was a period where the friendship rewards were really giving. I feel like the Timon and Pumbaa update, we had some really nice friendship rewards. I can't honestly really remember too many of the specific friendship rewards recently. Sorry, half of my chat is like cut off. I'm trying to fix that quickly. There we go. But also there are so few items in friendship rewards, and when we're getting updates, we're also getting typically new stuff in Scrooge's, new stuff in a star path, new stuff in the premium shop. So if like, the way I look at it is it's harder to wow me with friendship gifts because, or friendship rewards, because we're usually going to have like maybe 2 furniture pieces and maybe 2 clothing pieces, and the rest are going to be coins and motifs. And with fewer items, it's harder for me to be impressed. Like, it's harder to get like a high percentage of 4 things on point, I guess, than to have like a couple of standout items in a star path, or like a lot of like pretty good items. I think it's just like a stats thing for me. Nothing wrong with constructive criticism. You're glad that I'm honest about feelings on the update. Ah, yes. I'm not sponsored on Gameloft or by Gameloft. Now, would I like to be sponsored by Gameloft? Well, sure. But even if I were, I would still keep it real. But usually I do have mostly positive things to say. Just this time, I feel like it's a little bit more, maybe like 50-50, or like a little bit more negative versus positive, possibly. But if Gameloft ever wants to work with me, my DMs are open. Okay. Cook any 2-star meals, sell gems, pet my critter companion. You know what? This feels like a good time. Actually, we can bring that dragon out again. Where are ya? I do think it's funny. This one gets like a close up. This one's got like a fashion photo moment. All of these are just kind of like afar, the same thing. This one's like pose. There you go. Hi, Jessica. Hello. You're negative, Nancy, are you?
Anyone seen a missing arrow?
Okay. I do need to cook some meals. I need to spend time with Goofy, but I don't want to right now. I want to spend time with Cinderella. Okay. And I need to... Oh, hey, Snow. You good up there?
Howdy.
It's also very possible, like some of the things that I feel like I had sort of heavy criticism of, I do think I will appreciate more as I use them. Like for instance, the photo mode changes with villagers. I do still think that I would have preferred for them to just not give us that and give us a better version of it in the future. But I do still think once I actually start doing dream snaps, I probably will appreciate it. I probably will, perhaps, but maybe not. It's kind of up in the air a little bit. I really don't feel like that was the best way to implement something like that. Like the most user-friendly way. I don't know if it was the best way developmentally, perhaps, but... Give me those berry salads. Uproot night thorns, hang out with Mickey, craft a potion to polish your royal pickaxe. Right. From one round of the mines, you got 70 crystals and a ton of gems and shiny gems. New critters definitely help. Oh, nice. Yeah, honestly, equipping critters to help with resources is something I need to get better about. I usually don't really have the animals hanging out with me. And if I do, it's usually just one that I'm feeling based on my outfit vibe or something. Or one that I'm trying to level up. Mine for blue gems. Earn Dreamlight, uproot night thorns. Okay. It's time to grab Con again. And run over some night thorns.
Remember, laughter is always...
I am kind of impressed by the ability to maneuver the horses around pretty heavily decorated areas. I feel like it works a lot better than I thought it would, which doesn't have to do with this update, but oh. Is something that I feel from Wish Blossom Red. Hello? I was just talking you up, Con. Don't embarrass me in front of stream. That didn't age well. Immediately aged poorly. We got the Wish Blossom Ranch alpine tree clusters added. Oh, amazing. That's good. Because I know some people had deleted them, or yeah, deleted them before they realized we couldn't get them back.
All the sun and I'm not even breaking a sweat.
Okay, mine blue gems, tackle royal tasks. I also would like to save because it's a little glitchy at the moment. Catch fish from the forest, mine in the glade, feed a sunbird, sell 5 fruits, harvest 3 apples. Okay, well, let me just pop over here to my apples. Oh. I was in the map for a moment. Sell fruits and vegetables. Oh, that reminds me. Go back here. Wait. Did I? Oh, that was one of the routine things. I was about to say, did I already do the thing with the vegetables? Because that doesn't really make sense. But it was one of the routine things. That's why it wasn't popping up there. Okay. Because now I can sell these veggies for the thing and the fruits for the thing. I don't have enough fruits to sell. Okay. I'll just pick some right here. Oh, and my other moonstone chest. I am so moonstone broke. I've said this for probably months that I need to be better about getting my daily moonstone chests. I'm so bad at it. Mostly because I just can't be bothered. I log on to go to Scrooge's shop and usually grab a couple resources with a vacuum if I need to, but I can't be bothered to go around finding where the things are. I didn't mean to fully exit out of that. Hi, Brandy. You know, it's an update. It's got its ups, it's got its downs. But we're hanging out and having a good time.
Oh.
Okay. There we go. Dig around for special crystals underground. Why does it have dig though? I feel like dig is not the right word for this. Yours only spawn past 9 p.m. so you always forget. Yeah, there should theoretically be one there. Every day I log on, but I don't know. They can be hard to find sometimes when your valley is decorated or messy. Lion, I don't know how to pronounce your name, but thank you so much for the follow. Also, feel free to let me know how your name is pronounced. Yeah, it should say mine for special crystals. Dig for special crystals is an odd word. Cinderella, as I'm pushing her back there. Oh my goodness, listen. I'm so sorry. This is maybe going to be a little bit of a distressing thing to say. I'm gonna try to say it in a way that's not too gruesome. My partner last night, for some reason, randomly, decided to put on a video. I don't know. I was like writing my to-do list for the day, or maybe I was writing my list of things from the patch notes that I needed to remember to check out today. It was something. I was doing something and I was only partially paying attention. And sometimes like we'll just hang out in the same place. He'll watch something on TV. I'll be doing something. He puts on a video on YouTube that I later find out is like 5 most disturbing caving videos or like underwater videos or something. And let me just say, the amount of lack of self-preservation that some people have is astounding. Listen, all I need to see is a sign or some kind of memorial saying people have passed away in a location doing something, and I'm out. I'm not doing that. But there were like these dangerous underwater caves that people would go. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. It was incredibly distressing, actually. Like the video said, there were like 5 very sad stories of people meeting their untimely ends in underwater caves or just underwater. Couldn't be me. Absolutely could not be. Like, why? No, a cave is scary enough when I can breathe air. Like a cave that's underwater where there's no air and you have to manage the combination of your gases in your tank and you're squeezing through places that you have to inhale to get, no. Self-preservation. I'm not doing it. You don't have gills and you're not a bat, so you're not going in any cave. Well, yes, and I feel like that's a great mindset to have. I do love the ocean, but like I love being on top of the, like, at surface level with the ocean. I don't like being in the deep dark depths. That's not for me. Okay. Excuse me, Anna. How do you pin the winter warmth star path on the left side of the screen like a quest? Oh, let me show you. That is one of the things that I really, really like. that they added in this update. And also, I feel like they should have also added it for the Dreamlight duties. But anyway, so if you go to the Star Path, you do have to have the like paid version of the Star Path unlocked. So you have to have access to all of, well, I mean, you can track it without anyway. If you unlock the like all 6 tasks of the Star Path, you can click auto claim down here. So that means anytime you meet the requirements of a duty, it will automatically check it off for you and give you the tokens. And then to track the tasks, at the bottom right hand corner of the screen, it will tell you the button on your device or controller, whatever it is. For me, it's the T on the keyboard. And if you press it once, you'll just track that task. But if you hold it down and then release once the little circle is full, it will track all of them for you. So when you have that on with the auto claim, as soon as you finish something, it will just roll over to the next task for you. And it's super, super helpful. I really like that. You went to Hawaii and there's a scuba place with underwater caves that... Oh no, not the turtles. Honestly, all this being said about like the water and sometimes it being scary and stuff, I do love the ocean, and there are a lot of ocean related things that I still need to do in Hawaii. Like, it's remarkable how many I haven't done since my family lives there and has lived there for many years. Listen, I know this is maybe playing with fire a little bit. Maybe this is a little bit of lack of self-preservation, but I would love to go cage diving with a shark, you know? Like, not a really big one, but like a lot of areas around Hawaii, like there are just like little reef sharks and stuff, you know, like just a little one. This is my small one. You're so excited to play the update because you're sick? Oh no. Yes, my Switch took forever to download the update. Like, legitimately, I think 45 minutes. It took a very long time. Absolutely not. Wait, really? Not just like a little reef one? They're like the length of a person. That's barely anything. They're not gonna bother you. I don't know. I just want to see them. But I also spent my summers growing up on an island that had like a reef close by, and I would go and sail and like we'd hang out by the reef, and yeah. They're just little sharks all the time. They don't bother you. And that wasn't even in a cage. That was just like free swimming, so that doesn't bother me. Yes, still need more blue gems. Let me go there. Tiny sharks are usually fun. You'd rather dive with a bunch of little sharks. Yeah. Then barracudas are scary. I have been far too close to a barracuda once. That was way more concerning to me and everybody involved than like small little reef sharks. Google is free. Go to an aquarium. I do have a very nice aquarium somewhat close to me. We go. It's the same thing though. You've seen 47 meters down. I don't know what that is. Okay. I still need more blue gems and then fairly fancy dinners. Oops. Okay. A scary shark movie. Oh. Well. I mean, I did see Jaws. That's a shark movie I've seen. Isn't there one called like The Meg or something that's meant to be like this big megalodon shark thing? I didn't watch the whole thing. I think it's one of those things where we had family visiting at some point and they put it on and I was kind of in and out. I saw part of the end of it. I I don't know. There's like, I don't know. Of all the scary movies, I feel like shark stuff doesn't actually really scare me that much. Again, I would not want to be in the water with like a great white or something, or like a tiger shark. But there's something about it that doesn't like actually get to me, probably because I know I'm never going to be in that position. I've watched Soul Surfer more than once. I'm not going to be surfing at dawn or dusk. Like, I'm going to be close to shore if it's not like a reefed area. Like, you know what I mean? So I think I trust myself to not be close to sharks. You saw the trailer for Meg and it traumatized you? Isn't there like another? I feel like there might be another one that came out last year or this year or something. I feel like I do sometimes see the movie art for them on different streaming things or something. All right. Fairly fancy dinner, blue gems, Dreamlight. You know what? Go away. We'll do a fairly fancy dinner. Now, I don't think I've ever been up close and personal with a cow before. Maybe I have. No, I meant to go to all. That doesn't feel like an entree. Sorry, British people. I need 10 of these. I think that was for... Okay, 2 and 1. Beautiful. Catch fish somewhere dazzling. Okay. Well, let me mine first. And then we'll do that. Maximus is glitched for you and you can't ride him anywhere? Wait, really? I'm sorry. That wasn't to rub it in your face. I was just checking to see if it was also glitched for me. Oh, I thought Merlin was napping standing up there. Cows can stay chomping on their grass. Of course, of course, of course. I do feel a little bit like if I were living my best life, I probably would have, I would live on like a good amount of land. And I would have chickens and maybe one cow. And maybe like a goat, you know? I feel like that would be a cute life. Let's go. Kind of like a farming sim now that I think about it. Kind of like a farming sim, except with less farming. And just more taking care of a couple of livestock things. I don't know about ducks. I probably wouldn't have ducks, but there probably would be just like native ducks living in a duck pond somewhere close. Although I don't think I'm like a pond side person. Like in my mind though, this is also like on an island or near a beach, but a beach with pretty water, not like East Coast beaches. I don't know how cows do in climates like that. But my mom lives in Hawaii and she has many chickens, and that's pretty cute. One more blue, hello, blue gem. How come I don't also live in Hawaii? My family moved there once I had already moved away for like university and stuff. And then, yeah, we just didn't decide to move there. It's very expensive to live in Hawaii. I kind of would like to live there, but not for now. Oh, why thank you. May I have? Okay, thank you. Keanu, hello. Chloe, hi. How's everybody doing on this wonderful, glorious update day? You can choose your state based on what temperature you want to be. Well, theoretically, it's not quite so easy as that. Like, there are a lot of different, like, climates to choose from within the US, but moving is incredibly expensive. Like, the actual process of moving, not even to mention, like, cost of living, depending on where you want to be, finding a job there. Like, there are a lot of factors that make it quite difficult. But yeah, like, even if I tried, like, if I were to move to Hawaii, I'd probably have to get rid of all of my stuff and just get new stuff once I was there. Like, pretty much everything, because the cost of moving your things there is, like, astronomical. Same in Canada, but you move from one cold place to another cold place. Now that is fair. I've never been to Canada, unfortunately. I would like to visit. We lived in Washington State for a long time, not very far from Canada, but we never went. Your Switch almost fully downloaded the update. Amazing, amazing. What I think is really interesting is people who live like in Europe who are able to travel to other countries just like driving very quickly, because that's one thing that we can't really do most places in the US. Like, I don't even know how far it would be so long from where I live if I wanted to try to drive and reach another country. So far. Ew. I need more fish still, and more blue gems. I guess I could just fish outside of bubbles. That's just a little boring though. I also probably have enough tokens to get everything on the first page. You love it. You're from the Netherlands and you know people who drive to Germany just for groceries? That's funny. The closest thing that I can think of to that is when my family lived in Kansas City, but we lived on the Kansas side of Kansas City. So we would often drive to the state that was right next to us, which was Missouri, but like the Kansas City, like, yeah, the Missouri side of Kansas City. So even though we lived in Kansas, we spent most of our time in Missouri. As a child, you lived on the Minnesota-Canada border back when kids didn't need a passport. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, driving to another country for groceries is so funny. That's like, I don't even know. How would that, I don't know. Are the taxes better? Like or is it just like closest? Like what's the functional purpose? Is it a better grocery store? The fish, the fish, the fish. So I didn't want weird lighting again today once the sun actually came out. So I actually opened the blinds, like lifted them instead of just, you know, opening, I don't know, like untilting them, whatever you want to call it. But this window, this room, the window opens out into like the main parking area for our apartment complex. So every now and then I like peek out the side and there are just like people walking past just looking at me. It's fine. Cinderella's design is gorgeous. Yeah, she's cute. I do have her in the new dream style, which actually I think is also clipping. Girl, we don't have to talk about it too much, but why? Anyway. You live near the US border and sometimes drive to Vermont for the Trader Joe's. I haven't been to a Trader Joe's in... I'm done with the fit. Who was gonna tell me? I haven't been to a Trader Joe's in years and years and years and years. But I know people love them. Okay. I need to sell snow and to also mine for more blue gems. Or like she's talking to herself again. I don't know, maybe. One time I had a maintenance worker come to the house when I was getting ready for stream. I think it was when we were having our issues with our breakers or something. And he was coming to check it out. And I already had everything pulled up for stream and stuff. And he's like, oh, you stream. And it was the worst conversation of my life. It was pretty much just that. And then he was asking like what kind of games I play, even though he saw Dreamlight Valley open on my computer. These are like introvert nightmares, like having people ask you what you do. Or like seeing your setup and they're like, oh, you stream. Like, yeah. I feel like we haven't leveled up Cinderella in a minute. Really wants me to hang out with Mickey and Goofy, but I really don't want to do that. But I really do want a snack, actually. I'm a little hungry. In real life. My girl is fine. No sapphires at all. I guess I could use an elixir. Actually, this is probably user error for the most part. After we leave the cave, I'll use an elixir and then we'll go mine on the beach or in the forest or something. Where we can also get blue gems. Craving a cheeseburger. Ooh, so last night, listen, I've been in my casserole era because I feel like they're easy, they're fast. They feel warm even when you don't eat them when they're warm. There's something just like really wintry and wholesome about them. So I was like looking up some different casserole recipes and I found one for a hamburger tater tot casserole. Now that feels very nostalgic. I think my mom maybe made a tater tot casserole like 2 or 3 times in my entire childhood that I can remember. But there's nothing that tastes quite like childhood, like a tater tot casserole. And I made one for dinner last night, and it was really good. Oh yeah, thank you for liking the stream if you have already, and if you have not, please do. We are almost at 100 likes. I'm notoriously terrible about remembering to ask people to like the stream, but it really, really does help the channel out a bunch. And it's free, which is a bonus. And I appreciate it, which is maybe another bonus. I don't know. Okay. To the forest. Need blue gems. Sounds yummy. It is. If anybody is unfamiliar, it's kind of just like, well, the one that I made, it was kind of just like ground meat with like, I don't know, onion and a little bit of veggies and some cream of mushroom soup and cheese. And then you just top it with tater tots. Throw that sucker in the oven, bake it. It's yum. It's real good. A staple of your childhood, you had it once a month. Yeah, we didn't have it very often at all, but it clearly left an impression. You think you're close to the end of the star path? Here's the thing. I feel like the new system of having the things auto claim and then, or auto complete, right? And then roll over means that I probably will progress through the star path a lot faster, just because it's kind of mindless in a way. Oh no, my sock. It's kind of mindless in a way, because then you just like keep doing things. You don't really register the completion of things as much. That in your family's form of goulash? I don't know if I've ever had like a true like goulash before. I'm not sure. I need many star coins, but I can sell a bunch of these gems once I find a final one. I wish there was a way to kind of like get rid of the horses once you have them kind of summon. I don't like that they just kind of stand there until I guess you ride them again or you turn off your game. Hi Momo, hello, welcome in.
I think I'll make plum pudding.
One more blue gem. What's a girl gotta do for a gem? Oh, I can also sell things from Scrooge's, that's true. Okay, there we go. Complete boutique challenges. Wait, do that. I don't even remember the last time I was in this boutique. It must have been for the last star path, but I never go in here. Does anyone like actually do their Daisy challenge every day?
I've got to get the scoop on these.
I also need to change all of you. You're in like
when I see one.
Halloween garb.
Bye-bye.
Oh, well, that's
So don't
rude.
be a
I feel
stranger.
like, can I cancel the current challenge and do a different one?
Looks like a beach day to me. Don't be a stranger.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Not once you unlocked one of everything. Yeah, that's pretty much what I did too. I unlocked one of everything, I think. Actually, I might still have a couple things that I haven't, but I don't know. I think I unlocked one of everything and then just stopped doing it. The holiday lights entryway is so cool. Wait, the one with like the gold and like green pillars with like the bow top? Fine for red gems. Anyone know yet how to put the horse stall in the valley? Oh, I'm not going to do it because I feel like it's probably like the stalls where you can't get rid of it and I don't want to. Yeah. So in furniture under houses, under other buildings where you'd find Tiana's palace on other maps, you can add the stables. It will get stuck. Like, stuck in what way? Like you can't delete it from the map again, or like you can't move it at all? Because can't delete it from the map again, I think makes sense. Can't move it at all is concerning. Don't do it. Anthony says don't do it. You can't move it at all? What? Also, why is nothing coming up here? Where's the snow? Ain't no way. I got 1 thing of soil and 2 coins from that much of it. It's a bug. Okay. You saw someone place it down, exit, and they were able to still rotate it, but you're not sure if they were able to move it from that spot. Okay. Yeah, I would say probably don't risk it. I wouldn't personally. Okay. I need to sell
How's it going?
these. Actually, the thing is, the gag is, I now have changed out my gem storage, so I actually have more room for all of these gems, so I actually don't really want to sell them. So I'm just going to sell that. And I'm going to sell some things back to Scrooge. Okay. I still don't have that other pergola from the Veil, in addition to the fence, now that I'm thinking about it.
Remember, time is money.
I don't remember which one I don't have. The orange one? The red one? I think the red one is the one I don't have. I think I have the orange one and the yellow one. Excuse me, Scrooge.
Good day, dear.
I would love to sell some furniture to you. Some beds, perhaps.
It's just too good.
Lex, hello, welcome in. We are just working on the star path at the moment. We've been checking out the update. We got Cinderella to the valley, which was pretty quick, honestly. We looked at the premium shop and the star path. I feel like I probably never need 20 of these couches.
Mark me words.
Okay.
A villain and their riches are soon parted.
Harvest different fruits. I can do that. I will be curious to see how many tokens I have after this. It really does feel like the time is just like going by. Pick blue flowers. Does it count if you pick them up with a thing? A thing in this case obviously being a vacuum.
Oh, what a wonderful day for an adventure.
Sometimes I'm not sure if it does count or not. It does. Yeah, I do know you can pick them up and drop them. I usually don't do that. Just because, I don't know, it doesn't feel fun to me. Not that going around collecting things with a vacuum is the height of entertainment, but... something about it just doesn't have the same sweetness to it. My inventory is full! Oh my goodness. Well... this hasn't happened in so long. See that, I guess. I don't think I even got the other blue flowers from over there. Ew. I know my inventory is full. Chill out, it's fine. You had to do that as your flowers are all placed in a certain way. Ah, yes, yes, yes. If you don't want to mess up your flowers. teleporting into a wall. How am I loving the update? You know, the update is a bit of a mixed bag for me, but I am still enjoying it. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Okay, where is this? Here we go. And we'll drop these. How so? Honestly, it's a bit much to go into all at the moment, but I just feel like some of the features that were added that I was excited about were added in a way that I feel is pretty lackluster or not really actually providing that much of a benefit. There are some kind of items in the premium shop and the star path that I feel like just have some questions about why they were added or their quality or things like that. I think Cinderella looks stunning. Happy to have her. Can confirm the stables do get stuck. Oh no. And then all my fish. It's in here with Moana's things. Yeah. Backpack mostly empty, and I got some snacks. Actually, I could go for an omelet right now. It sounds pretty tasty. I still need more blue flowers. I actually don't know. We have blue flowers in the Vale. We probably have blue flowers everywhere. If I don't stop doing this stuff, we're gonna finish the flower thing and then we're gonna look at some of the rewards. If I don't stop after a certain task, I'm going to keep going until the whole thing is done. Blue flower, red thorns, indeed, indeed. Okay. Let's see if I can grab some. I only need 7 more. When having fun, carry on. I mean, that's true. Certainly not a bad thing to be having a good time. Let's get these over here. Hi, Messane. Hello, hello. And these on the bridge. I think, you know what? I'm not gonna risk it. I was gonna say maybe I should actually try and see if my my flowers over there are still glitched, because they fixed them for pretty much everybody else way back in the day, but they're still broken in my game, or they were the last time I checked. I don't know that now is the best time to try again, perhaps. Those are only blue flowers. Do these teal ones count as blue, or do those count as green? I'm feeling about the update like I'm happy to have Cinderella, and I do like a lot of the items in the star path. So I'm excited for some of those. I feel like the quality of life changes for the most part. I mean, the companions one, the critter companions one, I think is probably my favorite of them, even though it was the one that I had thought about the least. But the rest of them I was excited about, but I feel like they were a little bit of a letdown. But how are you feeling about the update? Have you had a chance to check it out yet? Vacuum. Probably just clear those. Sometimes I forget how many levels there are in Eternity Isle, you know? Like how many places you have to go to grab the things. What's this? Don't mind if I do. Okay, 3 more blue flowers. Oh, hey, Simba! Your favorite is being able to summon villagers with the camera when you want to hang out with them. I feel like the summon villagers thing for me was a letdown because it's only the villagers that are already there on the map, not in buildings. So it's limiting in terms of how you can actually use it. And with the placement and the poses, I think it will be nice to be able to stop somebody when they're kind of like mid movement, but I feel like you don't actually really have very much control at all over it. And I kind of would have preferred for them to make the feature like more player friendly, like with more control over the villagers and like their actual placement and posing and stuff before giving that feature to us. Yeah. But possibly once I actually start doing dream snaps and using the feature in that context, it might end up being more useful. Like, I feel like it probably will help. I just feel like it probably won't help as much as I thought it would, kind of thing. We are going to go back to the valley. And we are going to see how we're doing on the star path. I could have just clicked the hotkey. Almost 500 tokens. I feel like that's good. Hang out with, oh, so much hanging out with people. Okay. Oh, I love this guy. Let me claim, let me claim. And equip. I don't know who you changed out. Probably my robot. You noticed villagers had to be activated on the map for it to work properly too. Yeah, I think it only pulls up villagers who are given permissions on the map and who are like free roaming. Like I think right now it would let me pick Belle, Sally, Woody, Nala, but it wouldn't let me pick like Kristoff and Mickey and Tig. Like if they're in their house or in a building, I don't think it lets you grab them. Which is very inconvenient because oftentimes those are the people that are the hardest to get in the dream snaps, because if you go into a building, the people that you already had out or trapped will like run away. They'll escape. Okay. Give me this. Give me this. Give me this. And give me this. Okay. Ooh, I definitely want this. I think I might actually be able to get everything on this page. Let's start with the furniture. Is it always this? I don't know. Why do I feel like I usually need more tokens to unlock this? It's probably just I'm really bad at remembering progression of star paths, actually. So it's probably just me misremembering. Do I like the auto claiming? I mean, I actually probably wouldn't mind it because I usually do claim sequentially, like the rewards. I don't really jump between pages. I kind of just unlock everything from one page at a time, but I know that's probably not everyone's cup of tea. But from the auto claiming for the duties, I love that. Love, love, love. Big win. I just am kind of like the same thing with like talking about quality of life, like some wins, some kind of disappointments. I feel like I'm disappointed that they didn't do this for the Dreamlight duties since they work the same way. Like if you're going to implement it for the star path that has the same system of check off task generate new task, why not just like give it to us for this as well at the same time? You can turn off auto claiming for the rewards. Yeah. I don't have it on for the rewards. They're individual, so you can do it for the tasks and the rewards separately. Sure, we'll take this outfit. Oh, actually, while I'm here, how's everyone looking? You know what? I'm not going to worry about a lot of people right now. I am going to change some people into their winter wear. Especially the princesses. Bella's such a cutie. I do sometimes miss old Belle though. I feel like I'm maybe the only one though. We have you in your winter wear already. Oh, you should be you again. Although I think I just changed, well, that was a long time ago. I was going to say, I think I just changed everybody around Halloween, a little bit beforehand, but that was a long time ago. Anna, you can wear this. Yes, I can show what's in the premium shop again. Give me 1 second to do this though, because I will forget everything that I'm doing. You can be normal, you. Snow White is cute. I love her dress laying. I love that it's not floor laying. Okay. You know what? I'm not gonna do this right now. I will hit up Ariel though. Oh wait, you're already in that? When did that happen? Okay. The premium shop this week is the Cinderella collection, so you can get it as a bundle for 20% off the price of the individual items, or you can buy the individual items. If I were giving my recommendation, I would recommend just buying a couple of the individual items. It comes with the Charming Castle wall kit. I think this one is a sleigh. Would recommend. It has the archway, a couple different walls, a corner piece, and an end piece. There's the Wishful Winter Cinderella, which I personally would recommend skipping on principle. She looks fine, but it's her exact normal look, just with a cloak and a little like holly berry on the headband. So I feel like that's very skippable. This magical pumpkin coach topiary is cute, and I feel like this is a maybe if you want it. It you can interact with it and it will kind of grow to this like pumpkin, like carriage sized pumpkin, and then into a carriage. Very cute. There's no way for it to do that automatically though. It only changes when you interact with it. This Midnight Garden gazebo I feel like is a skip. The way that it looks in this preview is pretty much the way that it looks. The kind of brazier things and these little like tail pieces, I don't know what this is called. These are that kind of like flat white color with no like, that feels kind of off from, it feels very disconnected from the blue of the main gazebo, and it's kind of like flat and a little odd. Oh, the Frosty Fairy Godmother I do think is quite cute. It's from the Frost and Fairy Star Path though, so you may already have this dream style. If not, you can buy it or get it with the bundle. Then the Spotlight collection is the Lady Tremaine's Manor House. The Celestial Tool Ensemble. I really like the hair in this outfit set. The wintry exterior set that was from the Royal Winter Star Path, I think. This Victorian Manor, and then the 2 blue whimsical companion sets. That is the shop. Okay, the time has come to look at my cutie patootie. The little baby Pegasus. Look
This
at
village
them.
is beautiful.
Oh my goodness. They're my favorite. Mango Bun Bun, thank you so much for the follow. Oh, so cute. I think that was maybe our like follower goal on Twitch. If so, thank you so much. I love this companion. I feel like this is probably my favorite Star Path companion that we've ever had. I just feel like everything about it is so cute and it's perfect. Queen, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. Okay, what else do we have? Yes. I'll put this on last so we can go to Ariel and compare and contrast. But we have this formal Scarlet Holiday Blazer. Let me also put my hair up so we can see things a little bit better. I don't know, like this or something. Not the blonde. Mystic Angel, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. This blazer I think is really, really cute. We have a couple like Christmassy tops that might be cute underneath it. Yeah, look at that. From the festive Star Path way back in the day. That's a vibe. That's a nice little look. Reset. We also have this luxurious holiday coat with some pretty intense clipping there. I don't know if that's just this character body or if that's all of them. I think it's just a couple of them. Very odd. Oh! Yikes. We all know how I feel about the clipping, but... Y'all, we can't be doing this. We can't be doing this. Leo Lady, thank you so much for the follow. How can you give your character freckles? It's in the jaw category, I believe. Past blush. Yeah, there's this freckles category and there are a couple different options. Then we have the faux fur hat that this is such a cute look. This is such a look. And we have the luxurious buttoned gloves. Oh, it's so cute. I feel like a fancy lady. I feel like a fancy, like, I feel like I'm in, I feel like somebody might have mentioned this before. I feel like I'm in Anastasia, the animated movie specifically, you know? And I think it's really cute. And then we have this Winter Wonder Ariel costume, which... I don't know how to explain it. Something about it just doesn't look quite right. Well, Felly, yes, you can't you can't not have clothes under a dress though. Like probably if I changed what was under it, there would be less clipping, but you have to have something under it. Like if I change, I think these are the most minimalist bottoms that we have. So I could put these under, but like also I shouldn't have to. And it still clips on this body anyway. So that's a game problem, ultimately, not really a me problem. Yeah, something about this is weird. I think it's partially the waist. I know we're real close, but it's like it kind of comes in and like bunches in an odd way, and then like the hip just on this side kind of like in an odd way. Like we're close so you can see it differently there, but you know, like from far away you can see it too. Like there's something a little like, and this part like is cutting into the design. And the sleeves. Like, I hate to say it, it just feels poorly made. Like, it feels like the design, like, why is it bumpy here? Like, why does it look like that, you know? There's something about the actual design of it, in addition to the shape, that's weird. Not a big fan.
This is a really amazing.
Where is Ariel so we can compare and contrast? If she's in her house, that's a problem, and I fear she might be. But we can probably just summon her. Actually, I don't think that works if they're in their house, does it? If I leave and come back though, will it? Pause Island. There she is. Yeah, so yeah, okay, so it almost looks like they tried to like stretch the design they already had for Ariel to fit our character instead of making it for our character. Like they just kind of
We
pulled
have to stop Ursula from taking control of
to
the
try to get
valley.
it to work, and it doesn't. One thing about ours that's nicer, why is, okay, you see like the like fluffy bit, the bottom layer of it when my character turns again? Or even there, see like there are dark little triangles that are popping up there? What is that? Why did you pull out a lightsaber? Anyway, one thing that is nicer about ours though is the actual texture of the bottom part of the little cloak. It has texture, whereas Ariel's does not really. It's just flat.
just
But
love
yeah, I don't really love that this was in this star path because that dream style for Ariel was from a different star path. I feel like, I don't know, like, that just rubs me the wrong way that they went about that way, but that might not rub other people the wrong way. Frosted Island, so we can check out the furniture. Oh, let me also untrack all of these so that our screen is a little bit clearer. Okay. Ooh. Winter warmth. I love this icon. That's very cute. Makes me want a hot chocolate real bad. We have the holiday market bench. Holiday lights entryway. This is cute. Festive food truck. Really cute. Holiday market chair. Holiday market fire pit. Now, the orange wood is a little strange. I don't know how I feel about that. But the chairs themselves, the bench, are cute. I like. This, I love. The winter warmth Jennifer Coolidge, of course. I love this item. I think it's so cute. I think it probably is a little bit a reskin of the Lilo and Stitch one, but we talked about this when we saw the reveal for it. I feel like if it is, it's the best way to do a reskin because it looks like pretty much a completely new item. Like you could put them even next to each other and it doesn't feel like, oh, that's just a carbon copy of that. You know what I mean? It's got some... It's got a little extra to, like, it looks really nice. I really like it. I love it, in fact. This entryway moment is stunning and beautiful. And also, I feel about this a little bit similarly to how I feel about the outfit for us that matches Ariel's outfit. A little different, though, in that this seems like it's just left over from premium shop stuff last year around this time, and that it should have just been given to us in a bundle with some of that premium shop stuff. Maybe it was created afterwards to match that. If so, why is it in the star path though? Because the aesthetics don't go with any of the stuff from the star path this time around. I don't even know how I would find that stuff. What do I think that stuff is called? Yeah. See what I mean? It's this style. That's stuff that's from not this star path. And I like having an aesthetically cohesive group of items, but when you're popping something that goes with like premium, I think this is premium shop stuff. I don't think this was actually from the star path. When you're popping a singular item into a star path that doesn't match the aesthetics of the star path and it matches premium shop stuff, it just feels like you're trying to sell us the premium shop stuff when you could have just given this to us in a bundle with these other items. But it is really, really, really cute. Cozy Sage, thank you so much for becoming a channel member. I appreciate you. But yeah, it is cute. It also looks good with I think probably because I actually don't remember grabbing them out to look recently. Probably looks cute with this. Well, it doesn't have the blue, but then it would look cute with the set that we just got. Yeah, you know, the vibes are vibing. They're very good vibes. They're also just like somewhat questionable vibes to me personally. Was the bush also under festive? Yeah. Like all this kind of stuff. Alrighty. I feel like probably go ahead and wrap up. I don't think I want to get into friendship quest quite yet with Cinderella, although girl, our quest log is she's a little full at the moment. So why is this quest log? Because I probably need to do this, like do the rest of this stuff, I think. But yes, I don't know if I'm going to be here tomorrow or Friday. I might be for a public stream and I will let you all know. Thank you very much for hanging out with me today. I know the vibes were not maybe as 100% joyous as update day vibes tend to be around here, but I can only keep it 100, you know, like I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm gonna see if anybody else is playing on YouTube and on Twitch. We can go and hang out with them. If so, we're gonna go see Oscar's Cozy Corner. We know Oscar, we love Oscar. Oscar's been streaming for a little while, but I think we'll probably be around for a bit longer. So please hang out and say hey if you don't mind. And on YouTube, don't forget to like on your way out. And then on Twitch, we are going to go see Busy Bee Bree. So please pop by and say hey to them. And I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day or night. Enjoy the update. And I'm excited to hear your thoughts later once, you know, everyone's played through it a little bit more. And I'll see you really soon. Goodbye, everybody.